Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse.
Hey everybody, welcome. It is Monday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time, other hours in other time zones, but I won't do the math for everybody. And it is here on Hyper RPG, the hyperactive, interactive, community-driven Twitch channel that you know and love. Welcome to Masters of the Metaverse. We are so excited to be here this week with you to play together and to tell the insane story of this show and of this cast and the multiverse-y, metaverse-y situations that we find ourselves in. I have been asked to let you know about a few things before we kick off. Hi, I'm Chris. Odie, if we haven't met yet. If we have, still Chris. Doesn't change. But yeah, and we'll introduce everyone else to the cast right after this too. I want to let you know that the Humble Stranger Creatures bundle to support the Jane Goodall Institute is something that you should check out. If you have not checked out the Humble bundles, I know that they are very helpful for helping out various organizations as well as Hyper, and so please give them a look-see. Apparently the Humble Stranger Creatures bundle has books of all kinds and creatures of all kinds, dragons, aliens, unicorns, and more. And even a cute chimpanzee plush for your perusal at the link in chat, which I'm hoping someone just dropped, because I can't do that, so please someone drop. I'll keep vamping and saying it if you don't drop the link. Also, if you had not seen them already, I know they've been mentioned elsewhere on Hyper's thing, but our friend Trevor Heron over at Blue Heron Games gave us all these wonderful 3D printed nests, I believe he calls them, the nest.
Yeah,
and,
the nest.
The nest, these dice rollers that we've been using,
on the bottom.
And keeping things organized and such. And you can check out the link in chat and also use the promo code HyperRPG to receive free shipping. So that's pretty cool. And free shipping is like the sending of stuff as opposed to what happens to every character who talks to each other emotively on DFA.
You yell, you must be dating.
Yes, you yelled at him that you must be in love secretly.
You cry, you must be dating.
Exactly. You don't like this person and try to kill them, it's because you love him.
What is shipping?
Shipping is when you start a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you ship them.
shipping.
You ship them,
Exactly.
meaning you
That's
want
what the
them
kids
to
are
get
calling it
together.
these days.
Okay,
It's
short making
cool.
relationship, not like you're mailing something.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, not like that.
We're not 12, so we didn't know.
Yes.
But it could
Although
be,
it does bring a whole new meaning to shipping and receiving.
or
Ooh.
like how storks bring babies. That is another kind of shipping.
You know they were lying to you about that,
Related.
right?
I'm just saying. It's all interconnected.
Now I know.
So some other things to let you know. Let's introduce the cast if you have not met them already, or if you have. If you could please tell me your name and your characters for today.
Turs.
Yes, fire right away.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Postel, and I am playing Aquamarine, who is Lady Vale. I had a scarf.
Yes, an Aquamarine
Still does.
is
We'll get it back, I'm
Go
sure.
get it.
a celebrity yogini
Yes, celebrity yogini.
And
That's
cat
it.
burglar.
and cat burglar / cult leader.
To
Right.
the stars.
Yes.
I have cat burglary like whoa.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, whoa.
And to your left, the audience is right. We have
Christian Doyle. I play Crash Jackson, who is a gamer, and a lot of other things. And he is in the avatar today of Kid Titan.
Yeah.
All right, time to punch a fucking bank.
exactly. All the banks will be punched.
Yes. They deserved it. Hi, I'm Sarah Sanders Odie. I am playing Jenica Clarkson, who is a prison psychiatrist. I got that right. And she plays Bombshell, who is a superhero with nanowasps. Obviously.
As you do.
Yes.
Yes, a Nano Wasp composed
Superhero android thing.
And I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff, and I'm Rosie Harvin, as always, the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Wrangler. And today I am Hex Destiny, who is an arcane tween. And also this means that Harvey the Bunny is back.
Harvey's back.
Guess who's back?
So if you're sad about princesses.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're sad about princesses, you get the 900-pound bunny back.
Hey,
And major props for going like rainbow explosion.
She went full hex.
It's kind of like someone like dyed you in a bag of Skittles.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yes, which I just learned is getting lime back, and I'm really happy about this.
Yes, our friend Ann Kennedy is in that commercial.
That's what you
Yeah.
were, you
Yeah.
were telling me that yesterday. I think that's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I was very disappointed with the sour apple personally. But that's just me. Doesn't matter. Just been eating Skittles since I was 4 or 5, so why would I care?
let it go, honey. Let it go.
Well,
Let it
you
go.
look like
Let
you
it
work
go.
out then.
I do, actually. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. So, several of us are back this week from spending the weekend in Modesto, California, where they have heat.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
ew.
Lots of it.
In space.
Like 106.
It was a lot.
Yes, it was.
Ew.
And
we're like-
it was a fun time, though. It was a great, great time. And Christian and Sarah and Maggie, myself, were down there along with Matt Vansel and Lisa Coronado. We had a wonderful time getting to meet some fine folk down there, current fans and new ones, I would say. And,
Yeah, if you're
So hi, new ones.
Hello,
if
new
you were at
ones.
ModestoCon this weekend and you are watching for the first time,
Yes.
welcome.
Welcome.
And if you were at ModestoCon and you said you were going to watch and you're not watching,
We know who you are.
We took down names.
I
We did.
take down names. No, that's okay.
We did actually
Slowly but surely, we shall take over the multiverse. Yeah. So that's some housekeeping stuff to let you know. If you've not seen this show before, it's an experience.
It's awesome.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's
It
like
is.
the best kind of twisted ridiculous.
It is. This
That
is
that should be our motto.
There are a lot of shows where you can watch people play RPGs, and this is one where you definitely not only get to watch, you get to play with them.
Yeah.
And the idea here is that this is an interactive comedic RPG based on the Tri-Stats system. Each one of the folks in front of you is embodying 2 different characters. They have a pilot identity, a meta pilot, who is inserted through technobabble into an avatar. And that avatar is on
tell we were
some
just on a
other
plane.
reality elsewhere. Hence why each of them has, again, 2 identities today. The example, of course, at first was Aquamarine being placed in Lady Vale. This means that each one of the players has access to 2 different character sheets that they can draw from. However, as they become more powerful in one character, they become less so in the other. And so there is, of course, a trade-off there, and they have to make strategic decisions about which talents and abilities they want to latch onto for any given confrontation. You at home, our chat, you're the computerized hyper-reality amplifier and transformer. You are the folks who keep this puppy running. You provide fuel for the fire, grist for the mill, eggs for the face, tomatoes for the show. That really broke down at the end.
Yeah, it started real strong.
No.
Started real strong.
GM'd in a month. This shows
I think, by the way, Airline Fingers should be my new nickname.
airline fingers.
Yeah.
Because you were just doing the.
It just sounds like a cool nickname or
In
like
the
a
event-
band name.
In the event of a water landing.
Sounds dirty.
It sounds so dirty.
So-
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
But
I mean, we probably only.
anyway,
Cover Marvin
if you
Gaye
have not checked out
songs.
the link, there's some fun stuff in the store that you can do to buff them, to troll them, to really play with the show. Including right now, there is a hack attack that has been sitting in the store for like 3 or 4 solid weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks ago.
It's been
the
driving us
4 a.m.
crazy.
critter sent me a message in the middle of the night asking about this. And the funny thing is, it was so long ago that I forgot what it was, and I think it was last week I had a borderline panic attack as a player, not knowing what it was Christian had up his sleeve, even though I was the one who had told Christian what it was. It had been so long I had forgotten to.
I wrote it down
Yes, that was a smart move.
in my notebook.
So
Yeah, well, we still don't know what it is.
I know.
The
You
ladies.
will tonight.
Yeah.
This is just full
It's
of
gonna drop
waffles and
tonight.
space
I'm
princess
so
crap now.
excited. I am so excited that it's going to drop tonight. Something else to let you know: we have revamped the not the escalation, but the store goals and
Yeah.
such. Just so you know, we are still doing waffles. Don't worry, the waffles are still happening. But we've added some things because we thought it would be fun for you. So we're going to try this out tonight, see how it goes, and go forward.
So what did we add?
So here's what's going on.
What can we win?
But wait, there's more. At the $500 mark, we will unlock a free giveaway of a Zombie Orpheus Entertainment digital download.
Cool.
So if you didn't know, the folks in this show, many of us are associated with Zombie Orpheus Entertainment, a community...
All of us, technically.
A very crowd-funded, community-focused film company here in the Seattle area. And so at the $500 mark, we are going to do a random drawing for... I said drawing correctly. I did say drawing this time.
So, for that.
Thank you, honey. A random drawing to see who will get that. And I think if you are someone who has never seen any of our stuff before, I'm going to try and push you towards downloading The Gamer's Darkness Rising, which is one of our flagship films, one of the first ones that we did. It holds up well, but it also is a really good introduction into all of the chaos that we do.
Yeah, if you want to know what we do, watch that.
What do you want, huh? Yeah, we're just going to throw it in the chat. Is that cool? Okay, sweet. I talked to... Oh, Alienator's not going to do the thingy? Oh, I didn't know who does that. Oh. Hi, Emily. I do respect your authority fully, and I am sorry in any way, shape, or form to accidentally undercut you on camera. I think you're amazing.
It is really okay.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm giving you a hug from a distance. But yeah, one way or another, we will make sure that gets taken care of, and we'll send out the code to you and get that all done. At the 1,000 mark is when we're going to drop the first waffle.
Woo!
That is where we compose an original song for you, taking some sort of musical styling of your choice, and currently we're using the suggestion of something you're passionate about, something you enjoy, a hobby. Or
What's your fandom?
What's your fandom? Choose your fandom.
Show us your nerd and we'll
Exactly.
sing it to you.
And we'll show you ours.
Accurately.
So that's at the $1,000 mark. At the $1,500 mark, we're going to add something else that's kind of fun. We're going to give away a hack attack.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Just
So,
randomly to somebody in chat.
randomly give away a hack attack at 1,500.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's always going to be at like the end of the show.
Yep, it's time. It's time for someone to be able to just, be able to do that. So,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
yep. So
Well,
that's
hang
what
around
we're
in
doing.
chat. You might just win yourself a free
Yeah.
hack attack.
And then at 2,000, we will drop another
gentle,
waffle,
please.
and then we will just continue that pattern. So it's going to go giveaway, waffle, hack attack, waffle. Giveaway, waffle, hack attack, waffle.
Giveaway waffle.
Hack attack waffle. Giveaway waffle. Hack attack waffle.
That was your bonus waffle right there.
Boom.
Word.
What is up?
One down for the
Unearned
day.
waffles.
Oh,
Waffles of
unearned
shame.
waffle.
Waffles of shame. Actually, related to that, I also do have finally a really good working draft of the waffle emoji that I know came up in Honesty Hour a few weeks ago, and someone asked Zach about it. Zach said, yeah, we can make this work, and so I'm calling his bluff. So we've got our pretty fun little waffle icon that is a waffle with the Zoe logo.
The
in
little
middle of
zombie
it.
hands.
Little zombie hands reaching up, made of syrup on the waffle.
It's awesome.
And,
It's cool.
It's very cute, and I think it actually works. We've been taking a look at it and making
I'm excited to see it in
some
chat.
changes.
Is it there today or will it be there next time?
I gotta send it off to him.
Okay, so
I
it's
wanted
not
to
there
get-
today.
There were a couple other folks whose expertise I wanted to
Yeah.
eyeball and.
Also, we were out of town all weekend.
No, I just don't want someone to scroll through their
I know.
emojis and be so
And then
sad.
we don't want to disappoint
because it's not
chat
there.
because then they'll murder us all.
Right,
Yes,
I
with
want
that
them
free
to
hack
be,
attack that they're
Yes.
going to get when they
Or
get
worse yet, they'll ship us all.
Oh, that's true. So related to that, as you know, this show is a collaboration with Hyper RPG as well as Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. So the Zoe Patreon backers have been voting periodically then to give the cast various buffs, and so I'm going to hand those out right now so you guys
Thank
know
you.
those as we go into things. And I do apologize up front. I accidentally put Kelly, well, I didn't accidentally, but I put Kelly on the list, not realizing we wouldn't have him today, so I've just arbitrarily reallocated this stuff.
He had to
all of you.
relocate again suddenly.
Yes, so he will be back. Don't worry, he'll be back. But Aquamarine, you are going to have 10 points of armor and a +5 that you get to drop.
Woo!
Thank you.
Crash, you've got 20 points of armor and a +3. Jenica and Rosie, you both have 10 points of armor and a +4.
Great.
I have 10 points of armor and a +5.
All right. Thank you, Patreon.
And of course,
Thank
a
you.
reminder that those buffs can be used after you know the results of
Yes.
your roll, so that you can force a success or such.
Or make it even better success.
Just in the interest of full disclosure as well, I had a really good conversation this past week with Zach about pre-purchasables, and so we're going to be making some changes to that as well. That is why there wasn't a pre-show store this week, but there will be some version of something coming up down the road. So if you thought we missed something, now you know we didn't. And so you guys already, you have unlocked your basic abilities.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
And then we talked about your boosted
Yes.
early on.
Great.
So for those of you that was Greek to, unless you are Greek, in which case that was English, and again, breaking down the metaphor. The way this thing works is because these people, because these pilots have been jumping into various identities, they are able to draw some powers from some of the other avatars they've been in the past. And so Aquamarine tonight is able to access a little bit of... help me out, Aquamarine. I gave you guys all the stores.
My buff.
Yeah, oh no, I forget what your...
She gets instead of textile awareness and reincarnation, she'll probably get time awareness and
Oh, right, that's right.
and
A
time bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
That whole, yes, thank you for that.
I get a time bubble?
Yes, because you're going to tap a little bit back
Once your
into Princess
ability is
Video.
boosted, you get
Once
a
we
time
get to
bubble.
1,000, right?
Or a time shift.
Yes. So that's your boosted ability for tonight.
Excellent.
Which is going to drop 1,000 now instead of
Okay.
750.
Got it.
So
1,000.
it drops
But
with
still,
the
it could happen. It could
happen.
So to keep it simple, all your boosts drop at the same time the waffle drops.
Yeah.
Let the waffle hit the floor. Let the waffle hit the floor. Anyway, Crash tonight. You're tapping into Richard Gatling.
Yeah, I give Richard Gatling. It was either that or give me GM powers.
Yeah, we saw how that broke last time quickly for me. So,
It's just if you take away all the meta points, I can't use the power.
it's true. So with Richard Gatling, he's got some fast talk that he can use as his basic, and then much as I almost called her Smalls again.
Tessa.
Much as Tessa was able to pull out some random AC-20 from the Metaverse, Richard Gatling gets access to his Gatling gun and is able to do some mega damage with that. Jenica / Bombshell.
I get some Emily Dickinson.
You do some
I don't know what
Ninja
my
Emily Dickinson.
sort of regular would be. I know that boosted I'm going to get like the Ninja Star attack
You
or
get
the...
Stealth is your low level.
Stealth is
and
low
then
level, okay,
Your
okay.
a stealth
Yeah,
bonus.
you
Okay.
get a bonus to stealth, which is scary for somebody who's already composed of nanobots.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then I get like the dual attack thing or like Ninja Stars?
The Ninja Shuriken.
Yeah, okay. Great.
And good old Rosie over there.
I get Deadeye, so for my smaller one, the range penalties are cut in half. And then I get a called shot.
Right. So you're just able to basically say, I hit this and I do all sorts of wicked damage to it.
Yep.
And now that I said it, can you please say it as wicked damage, but with a Bostonian accent?
Oh, like
It just would make me happy if you did that when it
wicked.
comes
Oh
up.
God, I'm on the spot now. We
I
played
know.
that accent game over the weekend.
I know.
Now I'm self-conscious.
Yeah, it turns out we're all super racist and didn't even know
That
it.
is
Yeah.
not true. That was a
Wicked.
fun game, though. What is it called? Was it just
Wicked
called
damage.
Accents?
Wicked damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, wicked damage.
What was that game called, though?
Wicked
Accents?
I don't know. Lisa just called it accents. It's got a different name. It was in a suitcase, but you know,
Well
I
done.
haven't looked.
That was good.
Thanks.
It's
I like I got the sneer.
Well, you kind of have to, make it work.
Yeah. That was some
Can we
game where you
play?
say funny things with a weird accent. It was
play
quite
accent.
entertaining.
Can we play?
Okay.
Chris told me I
Okay,
would spend
so
more time in
much stuff.
purgatory because of it.
So, now we've got all that stuff going out.
They're gonna do a hack attack where we all have to do different accents.
Yeah,
and it's
right?
gonna be your fault.
Last week,
Or my fault for just saying it.
there's several places we can start off. So last week, what happened last week?
actual last week.
And you're
Actual
right, it was
last week.
Brooklyn. I didn't want to correct her. It's okay.
I don't know. All right.
Sorry, conversation.
last week we were all in metapods that were on a truck, and Crash can lift them all. And Thomas tried to run away, and we all got rescued by the founders.
Ooh, rescued? Would you use that word? Rescued?
I used it with air quotes in my eyebrows.
I can't read eyebrows.
Sorry. That was my remembrance.
Yes, that is right. You awoke to find yourself in your metapod, but your metapod no longer at the project. You found yourself strewn along the side of a highway where the truck in which your pods had been contained were lying asunder, all cattywampus, after this car accident. Yes, all of my special ways of saying words are going to start coming out again.
I love it. I'm so excited.
I'll
We'll
write
say
it down.
cattywampus. We'll get some other ones up. Yep.
Cattywampus.
There will be a test later. And yes, and it turned out that your good friend Crash Jackson had led a breakout
Well, you guys think we're friends? That's awesome.
to bust you out of the project and borrow you and your metapods and loaded you all up in a truck along with some other assistants, and had been fleeing the scene of the project when something went a little bit sideways and there was a crash, and you woke up to find yourself in your pod on the side of the road. Do you remember anything else about what happened?
We stuffed all the pods in the back of the truck.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
the truck.
And then we
mysterious man talked to us. Super trustworthy.
On TV.
And there were bodies everywhere outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything else that happened?
Thomas tried to run away.
Thomas tried to run away.
And he got tackled.
Got tackled
Yeah.
by Crash.
Yeah.
You tied him up.
Yeah.
Nick arbitrarily decided to break his rib by kicking him.
Yes.
Don't think I have forgotten that.
Right.
And then you found yourself being sent back on your way, right?
Well, we're in the truck.
Yeah, we're in the
I
truck.
think we're just in the truck
Last
hanging
we
out.
heard, we were in the truck.
I was interested
Yeah.
in looting the bodies strewn around, but
But I think we had to hurry into the truck.
We were like thrown in there.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was.
I was
So what
gentle.
happened was. So really quickly, what occurred was, following the crash, after you guys had gotten back, loaded into the truck that was taking you off to destinations unknown.
Right.
The truck was operable enough to get going again, and you drove for quite a long time.
Okay.
The
So
whole
are we
ti-
just in the back of the truck loose?
Nope.
Loose.
Oh.
So you drove for
Like cargo.
yeah. So let me back up for just a moment.
Okay.
So what exactly was? I want to make sure I'm establishing what I think was established last time. I want to follow it correctly.
Sounded right to me.
Okay, good. So your pods got loaded in the truck, and you guys are just kind of hanging out in the back of the truck with a couple of, for lack of a better term, handlers and helpers. Off to destinations unknown. The guys you're with seem nice enough, but they aren't very talkative.
Are they armed?
Yes. But you know, Crash assures you that they're helpful. They've been working with the founders, and they're there to help with this project.
Can we talk to Crash?
You can in just a second.
Okay.
So you drive for your internal clock tells you it's probably been at least a few hours, and you know you're not really enjoying it because you're in the back of a semi truck. But eventually, you feel the vehicle slowing down after what felt like a little bit of off-roading, which again, not the most comfortable experience in the back of the truck.
No, because we don't have chairs. Do we have chairs?
No,
Bench?
you're just kind of sitting on the
Floor.
There's some rumbling seats.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's a couple fold-down seats up towards the front. They've used this to transport people in the back before, so
Sounds like
but it's still
imagine
not
like
the
you're
most comfortable.
Riding a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the truck does pulls in though to a destination, and the back slides up, and a group of folks kind of signal, and everyone starts wrestling those pods out of the back of the truck. You approach I assume you approach the entrance into the back and look around, and you see what I can only describe as a beautiful cliffside with a very nice looking house looking over the water.
Well,
Okay.
And the rest of the folk are moving the pods into the building.
Okay,
And-
the nice house,
and-
that building?
yep.
home for now.
Crash, why did you... I mean, I don't mind that I'm not in that place now. Why are we in this place now?
Well, what is this place?
I told Nick I'd get him out. So I did. And you're my friend, so I got you out too. And we needed that other pod and that other pod, so I got them out too.
Thank you.
Everybody's okay though. Oh, except for the men who chased us, they're dead.
Okay.
So whose house is this?
I don't know. For now, it's us. I think. There might be other people here.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Great view.
Don't thank me. I didn't make the house.
I know, but you got
I'm
us.
not a builder.
But you got us out. I don't know where we are now, but
Crash, I like you dearly. You are a very sweet young man. Who the hell is in charge? Because so far I have been blackmailed and now I have been kidnapped with these damn pods. And I am not stepping foot in another one until someone tells me what is going on.
Your definition of kidnapping is wrong.
I was in a pod and then you literally threw me into the back of a truck of people I don't know and taken to a place I don't know where we are.
No, you are being rescued, not kidnapped.
Rescued from what and by whom?
Yeah, can we leave?
As this conversation
so.
is going on, a helicopter can be seen off over the water coming in your direction.
So it's just like a different kind of prison now?
She said
What are you talking
she
about?
thinks we could leave if we wanted to.
I don't see
go?
why you couldn't.
Well, I'd like to speak with who's in charge, or at least know what's going on.
Rosie, if you want to leave, just leave.
I'm not saying I want to leave right away. I'm just saying also the first person we talked to was a mystery man. It doesn't seem very trustworthy.
It's really upsetting.
Because of how we've been treated. It's hard to
I
believe
think
that.
she has a little bit
I
of.
thought you'd be happy you weren't imprisoned. I didn't know.
I just want to make sure I'm not being taken to
No,
a
it's
similar
okay. I can-
situation
I'll
under
ta-
a different
I
veil.
can take you back
Copter
now.
is
It's
getting
okay.
closer. It's all black.
Crash. I just think she's experiencing some PTSD from her last encounter with pod people.
Does that spell pisted? Because that's stupid.
Oh, sorry.
It's hard to know who to trust.
It's hard to know, and she's just a little bit stressed. I know she's yelling.
I'm sorry I'm yelling, Crash, and I trust you. I just want to make sure that you haven't been duped like we were duped the first time.
I didn't get duped. I said I would get you out, and I got you out. Go wherever you want.
The copter is getting much closer now, and is slowly starting to land on a bit of field off to the side of the mansion.
Helicopters mean important usually, right?
Or
Usually.
dangerous. Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't know anything. I've just been talking through them on my phone or my computer.
To the
The
helicopter
engine
people?
stays on as
Right.
it touches down, and a hatch slides over on the side, or slides open.
And we're all outside watching this occur. Okay.
I feel like I should be holding my hand in front of my face because of helicopter wind.
Very method. I like that. It was nice pantomiming. And out of the side, a couple of people come walking out, dressed very casually. You know,
Okay.
A man and a woman, fairly nondescript. He has a nicely short cropped beard.
Oh, great, Odie. Welcome back to your seat. If you love that we did not notice that you were gone. Our butterfly that is a titanic mistake. We missed you like the rainbows, and nothing can muffle our joy at your return. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Oh,
We missed you like the Dickens too.
I had a visceral like, oh geez, are we being derailed already? I wanted to at least get into the damn mansion.
Oh, they're not gonna let that happen.
So these two folk get out, and I said it out loud, which means I need to now get you in there quickly before that goes away. The two people come out, and they start approaching you, and it with a generally casual, friendly air about them.
I don't know them.
Hi.
Hi.
And you know, they kind of gesture at you, and the woman speaks and says, "Everything you need will be inside.
Are
and
you
it
in
will all
charge?
be explained." And then she kind of smiles when you say, are you in charge? And she says, "Oh no, it's not me." And then she looks over at the two guards who are kind of not guards. They aren't guarding. They're supporters who are hanging out with you in the back of the truck.
The armed guys.
And they nod back at her, and they start walking away with.
I wish I had a terajewel that I could then give unto you. Sadly, it seems all that I've got is 1.21 gigawatt. When after all of that's exchanged, a hashtag MetaPoint has been arranged.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, one more second. They're like, wait, it's learning, kill it now. They're trying to figure out how to derail as quickly as possible. Oh, chat, you're so much fun. Oh my gosh. So while I'm on a tangent, Christian and I realized this weekend when we were doing an improv show in Modesto that we now refer to all audiences as chat. Because we started talking
True.
about the audience at the show and what chat was going to do.
We were talking about Zoe fans, and I started
Yeah.
calling them
And
chat.
we're like, wait a minute, that's not the same thing.
Really cute.
So congratulations, you have totally trained us.
You're under our skin, you mother.
Yeah. So they, so the
Everything's inside.
yes,
That we
yeah.
need.
So she says that she gestures at the supporters who are the handlers, the guys with guns, and they start walking, and going with them is a very woozy Thomas who's still bound,
Okay.
as well as Nick and
Is Nick
Tessa.
bound?
No.
Okay.
But Thomas.
And Tessa looks over at you, Crash, and says, "I'll see you soon, Crash."
Yeah. Bye, Tessa.
And the three of them head off with these others towards the helicopter.
Love you.
And
That
as
did
they,
not sound convincing.
As they climb inside, and eventually the helicopter lifts off.
So Tess is leaving with people.
As that's going on, and you're facing the helicopter as it
Dibs
lifts
on her
off
motorcycle.
the ground, you notice that you hear an engine. You turn to your side, and the truck has started up and is now driving away, leaving the four of you standing there alone.
Did our escorts left as well?
Yep.
Well, let's go inside and check it out.
Yeah. Who else wants guns?
Guns?
You seemed really upset that the guards were armed. You can have guns.
Well, I don't personally want the guns, but I didn't enjoy other people having them either.
It's not comforting being taken and then, you're surrounded by people with guns.
Gun?
Oh, yeah. I know how to hold it and everything.
True, you've seduced a couple in your day. Not
Yeah,
guns, but people who
Aquamarine
have them. Yeah.
knows what to do.
See, now everybody has guns. That seems better.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, whoever did that, and plus they used the handle Harvey as they posted.
Thanks,
That's
Harvey.
Harvey. We love you.
That's so
I
cute.
cannot wait.
You're like,
So I assume you walk into the building?
Yeah.
yes, with our guns.
Absolutely.
Now, Thomas,
You all die!
thanks for coming to the
I
show,
knew it.
everyone. It's been great. We'll see you next Monday.
I told you this would happen.
Is there a large master with a balcony, perhaps a jacuzzi
So when you
pool?
first walk in, there is a grand staircase as you enter in, and it is very well lit, very bright. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. What do I want to say? The furniture and everything else is very plush, very high end.
Expensive looking.
Yeah, it looks
All right.
good. The kitchen is filled with the latest and greatest appliances, and even those little doodads that you find in like markets in tourist shops that are like $50 for a special garlic press.
I have to look over the balcony to make
that.
sure that we're not in a Lethal Weapon 2 house.
You know, when I was thinking about this, I pictured that house.
Damn
I
it.
really did.
Okay, we
I
have
really
to watch out
did.
for angry Australians
Yes.
with pickup trucks.
Okay.
Oh no, I was picturing the one on the cliffside.
That's the one.
Yeah, but not the one with the yanking, but with that's.
Oh, that
phrasing.
one.
We're there already.
First house, not the second house.
one.
So it's a nice house.
The Lethal Weapon 2 house.
I was thinking Lethal Weapon 1.
Ah, see,
That was
different Lethal Weapons.
Master bedroom,
Nice
What?
house.
jacuzzi pool.
Oh right, great house.
Balcony, perhaps?
Yes, there is a balcony, inside and outside.
Perfect.
There's like a walking balcony that you can see the grand staircase area. It's fantastic. And what else? There's an outdoor pool in the back. You can see the ocean beautifully. Given where the sun is and what you know of the time of day, you assume you're somewhere on the West Coast. You find a gym as you wander around, very well outfitted.
Are there yoga mats?
There are yoga mats. In fact, there are
Okay.
Aquamarine branded yoga mats there.
I'm joyful and yet somewhat off-put.
It's a little too
Buy
good
your
to be
own
true.
yoga mats?
Oh yes, we should all be very suspicious.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that they were purchased. Anyway,
And there-
let's just at least touch them.
There are more than sufficient quarters for all of you, and these quarters similarly are plush. They are.
Do they have clothes in them?
There is an array of clothes that each one of you is very fond of in rooms that seem
Like
to
my
to
old
all
clothes?
Fit. Nope.
Okay.
Just a style you would
Various
like.
Style.
rooms, so
You'd
there's
like.
clothes for me and a room for me.
Yep.
I just start putting on the clothes.
All
I'm
of-
not taking off clothes.
Just
Just
putting,
putting
Putting
on.
on clothes. Just more.
I definitely change into an outfit
I look like a stack of coats within the first hour.
if we're doing that now anyway.
Chris and I are both picturing the same thing.
Yeah, Friends reference is going on. Can't help it. As you continue to, do you hang out in your rooms for a little bit?
I'm
or you
looking.
just
I
kind
want
of
to look for the
explore?
Metapods, and I want to look for a random television that maybe that guy will come back
The
on.
Metapods have been set up in a room that seems to be designated specifically for pods.
Metapod room.
It's very similar. It is a Metapod room. It's very similar to the room that the project used, however, on a smaller scale.
All right.
Are there cameras everywhere?
Nope.
Is there
There's
a
staff?
Is that
But
the,
look,
you
we've
can
all
see-
got our original
Can I
pods.
use perhaps one of my skills to discover if there is a camera somewhere?
Absolutely. What skill would you like to do? Just start
know.
reading stuff off. Let's see what
How about
happens.
stealth or street sense?
You've got stuff for security systems
Urban
specifically.
tracking?
Your cat burglar skill would totally work.
Yep.
My cat
Yeah, give me
And
a
I
capper
think
in
we're
the
all
field.
over here.
You should all be full pilot right now.
Great. I'd like to check that out and find out what the cameras are. I can.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Ooh, I rolled a 6. And my score is 13.
Then you
So I beat
totally
myself.
nailed it. Yes, you do. You can tell that there is at least there are a handful of cameras throughout the building.
We are the chat. Lower your hashtag meta point and surrender your ships. We will add your metaphysical and physical distinctiveness will be added to our own. Your abilities will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
We know. We know.
Gone from Babylon 5 to
I love it.
DS9.
Thank you, chat.
Perfect.
I know it wasn't introduced on DS9, but
Right.
anyway.
So there are cameras, several cameras, handful of cameras.
And all
Yeah,
the
and
This place is probably full of them.
Yeah,
in just the Metapod room or everywhere?
there aren't any in your personal quarters.
All right.
Okay. I point that out and tell everyone.
There are some in the hallways, though.
I point to where they all are.
Where's the staff?
There is no staff.
There's
you have
not
found
a
in this-
maid?
Nope. You have found no staff in this building.
There's
at
no
all.
one running the metapods in any way.
No, they all seem to be set up for some sort of automatic sequence.
What? Do we have to cook our own food?
Oh, I want to cook food.
I think that's a great idea, Crash. What do you like to cook?
I don't know. I know how to make grilled cheeses and quesadillas and grilled cheeses.
The
I
kitchen's-
think a grilled cheese quesadilla would be fantastic right about now.
Like both combined.
Yeah.
Crash can start cooking up a grilled cheese quesadilla. The kitchen is very well stocked.
I have to make a diagram of it first to make sure how it's going to go together.
Absolutely.
Are there aquamarine water bottles in the refrigerator?
Is there an aquamarine water bottle brand?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Great. Good. Yoga water. Aquamarine brand yoga water
Yes.
for when you're.
After yoga.
Yoga water sounds like more of a byproduct than a product.
That's part of the marketing.
Plunge into the
So,
thirst.
while Crash is cooking, I'd like to, with the two ladies. I assume he's in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
So look, I love Crash dearly, but this is too good. Why do they have your stuff? Why do they have cameras on us? Why is there no one here to help? Why is our leader a man that we can't see?
And where's a television so we can
Might not be a man.
There's a large TV above the mantle in the main sitting room,
Oh.
off to the side of the grand entryway.
Do you think we should turn it on?
Yes.
It is already on.
Okay.
Great.
all
Actually,
I'm,
when you discover it, you realize that it is both on and that there is just written across it, please stand by.
all I'm saying is we can go along with this, but we should keep our wits about us because he could have been duped. We could be duped again. We know they were doing something bad back there. These people have metapods too. There's nothing saying these people are just as bad doing something different.
I'm guessing they probably are.
Yes. Let's definitely keep
Yes,
our
I
wits about us.
agree with you.
There's no trust, and I don't like this rescued idea. This doesn't feel like I'm being rescued.
Oh, well, I still feel
Well-
like I'm being rescued.
This feels like I'm being tricked into something.
Now, I really, really didn't like the other place, so I'm happy with this transition.
If anything, it's nicer just because there's no fluorescent lighting everywhere.
It's true.
Well,
That's true.
we do look much better.
It's all very soft LEDs.
Aquamarine brand LEDs.
LED lights from
They
Aquamarine.
give off a special light that actually youthens
It's just
skin.
slight. It's a slight blue. It has a slight blue to it that makes you look
This
radiant.
is find your inner light.
Constantly
Yeah.
blissed out face.
Yeah.
Constantly blissed out face. That was actually one of the rejected advertising slogans used for Aquamarine brand LEDs.
Yeah, we
Get your
scrapped it.
constantly blissed out face.
The new cream from Aquamarine.
Scratch
O
it.
face.
Anyways, yes.
Also,
I love learning about your product lines.
are there any phones in the house? Are there any computers we can any way that we can get in touch with the outside world?
There is one phone.
Does it have a little light
Next
on
to
it?
it is a nice stack of takeout menus.
Oh.
What examples of them?
There's I'm trying to remember some of the ones from American Sentinel right now because there was that whole food court.
Oh, there was a whole
situation.
food court.
What was it?
They wouldn't be here. Because they're in the American Sentinel.
Yeah, it'd be
Land.
funny if I brought it back. If I could remember off the top of my
If
head,
you
it
could
would have
remember,
been a
it'd be
great
funny.
Easter egg to drop.
But it's
now
gone
said it
now.
out loud. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's okay.
off.
We can revisit this subject later.
Second question: was Jebediah taken out of the other place with us?
Yes.
And while Jebediah is not here right now, he was kept on the truck. Did he go with Tessa and them?
Jebediah was not taken out with you because he was taken out earlier. Help me remember.
No,
what
no,
happened last week.
his pod was there. It'll be here, and he'd be in it recuperating because
Yeah, that's
it
my
got
answer.
jostled way too much.
Yes.
So Jebediah's in a
here.
pod.
Yes. He
Great.
was napping in a pod. I remember that.
Excellent.
Oh.
While his bones knit.
Oh.
Oh, he got broken.
His pod was the one closest to the back when the doors flew open.
Oh.
So it bounced a few times before it got hit by a pickup truck that was chasing us.
Oh.
Okay.
He's okay though.
Oh, good. It sounds like he's real okay.
We see him.
Look.
Yeah, you can. If you open the
Yeah.
hatch, you can see him. He just looks like an
A
old
beat-up
guy
guy.
floating in liquid with his mouth open.
All of his stuff has been, his basic medical needs have been attended to.
Okay.
So
Got the
he's stable
first-
and everything.
The first time that we get in to whatever place they send us, we need to find Jebediah and we need to have him try to figure out if there's a safety measure we can use by ourselves so we are not dependent on whatever computer system they have hooked up.
So there is a place
I'm
called
into having
the
a-
That's a
Waffle
smart
Shack.
idea.
The Waffle
There's
Shack.
the Waffle Shack. There is also the Tie That Binds.
Oh. Thank goodness. I missed it.
Yeah. There's a few others. I'm going to learn what they are in a moment.
I'm sure.
If it's pertinent, I'll let you know.
Well, are we sure we're going to be going anywhere in the pods? I mean, nobody's done anything yet. We
Well,
could just
I doubt they brought
We're
us in the
standing
pods
by.
just to hang out and
standing
party.
by. That's true.
Yep.
Look, they're letting us free, which is nice, and they want us to work for them, which is also nice. But they need to see if they can trust us, which I understand.
Well, could we figure out if we could trust them?
We can't trust them.
And yet we'll just work for them? Are they going to pay us?
I don't know, but I know that if we go back to the project, we don't know what we're getting into.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going back there.
And
We're not going
The
back
screen
there.
above the mantle starts to flicker.
Oh,
as you're
good.
talking.
showtime.
Oh, big brother.
Shh, it's on.
It blows up, and you see a silhouette, but it's darkened. You can't see a face. And the voice, when it comes out, has been heavily modulated.
Of course it has.
Oh no, he's gonna tell us about a murder that happened in 1995. I've seen this show.
Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah. Watch, he's gonna be all like,
I'm not really sure if I should be the one to say this. Are you sure you can't see my face?
That was good.
yeah.
I don't know if I can do the modulated voice, but we'll try. Let's see what happens. Thank you for your patience. That almost sounds like a horrible Sokolov impression.
I'll get you, Gadget.
I'll get you, guys. Thank you for your patience. Rescuing you. That sounds like he's sinister.
Just
He's
say the
sinister.
things.
I'm just gonna speak. Screw it. Whatever. I actually tried to find an app. I gave up. You don't care. Let's talk.
Nope.
I can record it right
Gosh,
now
is
and
he
use the
gonna-
app.
We have imaginations.
Is he gonna get it together? Just can't.
I like that he tried the voice modulator a couple times.
Is it throw it? No, too sinister. All right,
No, all right, let's just talk.
That was actually in character.
Yeah.
Not breaking character. at
Exactly,
all.
exactly.
You made me break character at the end there, Sarah. That was really unprofessional.
I'm so sorry. I apologize from the deepest wells
Thank you
of
for
my
your
being.
patience. Rescuing you from the facility was a delicate operation. Excuse me, my other call.
Because even the most ordinary person can be extraordinary with the hashtag cool rule.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. Rescuing you from the facility was a delicate operation, and it was important to clean up any messes that occurred along the way.
Delicate. I thought
I hope
craft
you
was-
have found your accommodations to your liking.
Very nice. Thank you.
They're nice. I
You
thought
can hear us, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I was wanting to make sure we weren't talking to the TV. My mom used to yell at me when I used to do that all the time. It's a bad habit to do. 'Cause they
I'm
can't-
sure you have some questions. Now
Are
would
you-
be an excellent time
Are you in
to lay our
charge?
cards on the table.
Are you in charge of this house? Are you in charge of this house?
My responsibilities at present do include overseeing that your needs are taken care of.
He's a handler.
Who are you?
That's first. You go first.
Who are you? What? Who are you?
I don't think he's gonna answer that.
I might as well
Dark.
just ask.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense.
Seduce
I'm
him.
a friend.
Can I do that through the thing?
What purpose do we serve for you and your group?
That's a good question.
Currently, none at all.
Then
But
why are we
If you
here?
so desire, you will have the option to join the founders in our efforts to oppose the work of the project. You've already experienced the project.
Indeed, if we help you oppose the work of the project, which clearly is getting us to absorb powers for some use of theirs, what is your final outcome? What's your goal? Do you want to just shut them down, or do you want to use us?
Yes.
Opposing the project is an end in and of itself. As you become more experienced and trustworthy, we will be able to let you more of the details of why we do what we do.
If we take the option to work with you, do we get paid? And do we have the option to walk away at any time?
Your needs, whatever they may be, shall be taken care of to the best of our abilities. Should you desire to walk away, for your safety as well as the safety of the others, we will need to depart you from this location without you knowing exactly where we are.
Oh, that's fair. Also,
However, you should be aware, or is it? You should be aware that the project already made efforts to, shall we say, wrap up your former lives.
so they have done all the things they said they were going to do.
We're like the Bon Jovi song now.
I think you could expound for us on what you mean by wrapped up our previous lives.
Did they?
For some
Are
of
we
you,
dead?
No. But for some of you, were you to return to your previous occupation, you would find out that you had resigned from your position months ago.
And I would probably go to so much prison.
So where do all of my fans think that I am?
You ditched them.
Your, shall we say, family
Family. There we go.
has nominated a new focal point for
is it?
their,
Yeah.
shall we say, gatherings.
Who?
Sapphire? I don't know. I just assume she's got a gem name.
She wasn't sure. She doesn't know that you even knew anyone named Sapphire.
Maybe it's. Is there an opal? I
I'm gonna
assume
go-
they
I'm
all
No, I
got.
was calling Sapphire the
I'm gonna go Sapphire because out of character, my first thought was Cheryl, and then I remembered that somebody on the channel, and everybody would think I was trying to troll her.
Oh, that
so
bitch.
We're gonna say Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Just a different shade of blue.
Yes.
Keep everything the same.
Well, at least my products are still going strong.
Yeah, but now they're her products.
Well, yeah, but they still have her name.
I will get revenge.
When the project marooned me into cooperation, they were threatening the life of a woman named Allison. Is she okay?
Allison is fine. She's been transferred to a different facility.
When do I get to see Tessa again? I mean, I guess whenever she wants, right? Because we're not prisoners.
You are not a prisoner.
See, I told
She
you.
is away and busy at the moment, but you will see her again.
And Nick, I miss him. He's not in my brain anymore. I mean, there's still some grumpiness there, but I think I just haven't had breakfast.
We are aware of Nick's special status, and it is important that he be properly vetted and any potential threat to the founders or to the greater world be determined.
Where's Thomas?
Are you gonna hurt him?
More?
Thomas will be questioned to determine the extent to which he is aware of certain activities of the project.
Of the project that he works for, or the founders?
The project.
Oh, okay.
He's a teacher. You'd think he wouldn't be mean. I think he's nice. It says he's nice. His file says he's nice.
Files say that?
If I was say nice or mean,
I had to know who I was getting out.
Assuming the questioning goes as we anticipate, he will be allowed to depart freely.
Oh. I'm assuming all in covered cloaking, so he doesn't know where we are.
Safety is in everybody's best interest.
All right.
just because you're nice doesn't mean you're good.
That's true. That's true.
That's true, but Thomas.
Marcus was nice too. he's not necessarily good. He tried to shoot me.
What?
Only a little. He let me go. The operative, the agent. Hashtag.
Oh.
All right. Well,
What do you want us to do inside the metapods? What's your goal for us to accomplish? Is it to continue to just take abilities?
I bet it's a test. First.
Hi, my name is Sapphire. Enjoy this hashtag meta point.
That's right, there is a Sapphire in chat.
That's awesome.
sorry, Sapphire.
There it is.
Yep.
There is.
That bitch.
Sorry, Sapphire.
That.
No, not that. I meant.
Thank you, Sapphire.
There's. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so
No, really, thank you.
Sorry.
do you want us to go?
I had questions I anticipated
Maybe we
you to
can work
ask,
together.
so I'm making sure I check off the ones that you asked.
Are we going back in? Are we? Where are we
Yeah.
going? What?
I would like to make a deal with you. For every time we enter the pods and do something for you, you tell us one piece of top secret information about the founders, what your plan is, and why we're here.
Ooh, yes.
Tit for tat.
Gosh, that's a good idea.
If you want us to trust you, you have to trust us.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, you are free to go at any time.
That's not my deal. I don't want to leave. I want to know why you want us.
But as your experience and as your trustworthiness is expanded, yes, you shall be more greatly informed of our efforts.
I have a question. Why don't you trust us? I mean, I get why we don't trust you,
Because we could still work for the project.
but if we're free to go, why wouldn't we just go? Why do you not trust us?
There was a thing where the lady got kidnapped and made to rob a bank, and she was with them, and that's called something.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, that's the one. No, wait, that isn't it.
I'm pretty sure.
No, that is it. That is it. Maybe we got that.
There's always the potential
I don't have
that
that.
one who appears to be sympathetic to our cause may in fact still have allegiances with the project.
That's fair.
Do you guys like play?
Steve Richardson has a very handsome chin. You might have fallen in love with him.
Yeah, that did not happen.
I wouldn't know.
It's also true, but no, that did not happen.
Let's do a first step in trust here. You know our names. Why don't you give us a name for you so we don't have to keep referring to you as like weird mysterious man in the TV?
Which
The head.
Which is fun to say.
He's our spokesman.
However,
Sure.
I
Why not?
don't care what it is, but give us a name to call you.
You can call me Charlie,
Charlie, of
Excellent.
course.
and you can almost hear a smirk in his voice as he says it.
So
Are you Charlie Sheen?
Childhood dream realized right there,
Are you Charlie Parker? Are you Charlie Hunnam? Are you a famous Charlie?
Charlie's Angels.
This safe
yeah.
spot is a temporary stop. Should you choose to
'Cause we are
continue
Charlie's
with
Angels.
us,
No, we're not.
we will move you to a
Okay.
more mobile and secure location.
We're Charlie's.
We're what? You're moving us from this house?
Should we
This
choose to
safe
continue?
house
Oh.
is a temporary stop. Should you choose to continue with us, we will move you to a more secure and mobile situation.
Oh, secure. We could live on a yacht.
Excellent. We can
boat,
discuss our
Or a
how we get
train,
moved
or a-
when that occurs.
a floating city.
So I think now, are we deciding if we're gonna?
Do you have a helicarrier like Shield? That's a real question.
Charlie
You have to
is.
take it seriously.
Oh, are we on? Do helicopter? He has a very real question. Please answer it, and then I have one for you too.
No, that's physically impossible. It would decimate all of the ground underneath the jets of the helicarrier.
Oh,
Are we now supposed to decide whether or not we're joining you?
That's
Is
a
that
bummer.
the deal right now? Yes. Okay.
You were nice enough to give me a name and you've answered all our questions. I will go in a pod.
I hate the project. I will go in a pod.
I'll go in a pod.
I was gonna go anyway. I'm sorry. I didn't know what we were voting on, but I'm absolutely. Yeah, is that what we're doing? We're getting in the pods
Yeah.
right now?
Whenever Charlie tells us.
Yep.
Yeah,
His
Charlie.
name is not Charlie.
I know.
If you're
We
ready now,
totally know.
and then with that,
Do you know what our mission is?
you can hear the sound of the pods from over in the pod room nearby
Whirring.
popping open.
Yes!
And
All of the coats come off of Crash, and now he's naked.
Trail of coats.
Trail of coats.
awesome. That's right, because you were wearing all your clothes.
I was wearing all of the clothes.
Yeah.
Not as many as I could fit on and still move around.
I like it. I like it.
It's got practicality as well. Okay.
Gonna
So
eat
you
your
head over to the pods?
grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh wait, did we get to eat the grilled cheese quesadilla? Did you finish those?
They are not good. You should not.
We will not
should
eat the grilled
not
cheese quesadillas.
eat them.
then.
I kind of, I rolled, out of character, I'll just say I rolled what my cooking skill would have been. And it was, and I get to roll 8s because I'm all the way in pilot, and it was a 16. It's not good. I don't have a cooking
And you're not even
skill.
skilled in
Like if you
cooking.
want me to shoot something or drive somewhere or flip over somebody
Well, you
and
just
kick
were
me in the
excited
crotch,
about
I'm your
cooking.
guy. But
No, we can just order takeout later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
You have the tie that binds.
Just wanted to say I love this show so much, and it makes my day much better.
Oh, thank you.
Also, 50 towards hashtag hack less than 3.
oh.
What?
Like a
Literally
heart.
Towards hack attack.
Oh, I know, but there's a. I mean, they're.
They've got a hack attack ready, I
They're
guess.
planning.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I
Fantastic.
believe in you, Chad.
They're
Thank
plotting.
you, Chad.
Cool.
Did I say to
believes
start
in you.
Fractal Line that we have an idea on your waffle it's going to hit next week? If I didn't
You
say
did
that,
not say that.
That's what's going to happen. Have an awesome idea.
He also did not tell
It'll
the
drop next
stewardess
week.
that he wanted gin in his tonic yesterday, and just assumed he did.
Yeah, we didn't tell you about that, did we?
Oh, I heard it. I was right next to you.
I got a free drink on the airplane.
I got a free drink.
She was like,
Because
"Oh,
I
honey, you
failed to
clearly had
drink
such a long
or
day.
order
You
my
don't even
drink
know how to order
properly at
alcohol
all."
anymore."
I skipped all the words that were important to the process
Because it was Sunday.
and then tried to give her money.
Good morning, Charlie. Here's your hashtag meltdown.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, she never charged me for my drink either.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
We don't
She
even
just
have
knew.
avatars yet.
Yeah, all right, we're getting in those pots.
You will. Yeah, you're hopping in the pods.
Yeah, we have so many things now.
So, I'm
chat.
excited. No, it's good. I've got all sorts of stuff planned.
Are we going to the middle?
I assume.
Yeah. So you climb into these pods. They are familiar to you because, hey, they're the same ones that
We've
you've
been living
using.
in for like a year and a half.
Yep, over at the project. If you're wondering, yes, they have done a little bit of finagling with them, the techs of the founders and such, to make them more automated, so that you do not require the same sort of assistance that's typically required for a pilot. Additionally, they made sure to go through and scan for and remove any standard tracking or similar devices that the project might have left in there, because they aren't stupid.
Okay.
Yay! The new guys we work for aren't stupid.
Yep.
Most evil
So you
people
climb
are.
on in board.
Right.
Climb in on board.
Climb
Yeah.
on in board.
I'm not sure.
Climb
That's
in
matter.
on board.
Enough
Sure.
prepositions.
Climb
Let's
on
go.
in.
Climb on in.
Climb on in. Or
And the hatches, the process, all the things happen. You start feeling those strange sensations, the tendinitis going on, the flashing of lights. And this might be a good time to ask you, what do you remember about the last time that you were on American Sentinel?
Armor
We were
guy
about-
yelled at us,
We were about to fight Armor Guy. The last thing is we were literally in the middle of a fight.
You were.
and Armor guy yelled at us.
Armor Guy didn't just yell at us. Armor Guy shot us out of a building.
He
Yeah.
also accused of us of being the murderers when we think he's the murderer.
Right.
But now we know he's not the murderer. Unfortunately,
Correct.
he was trying to kick our butt at the time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
the
and-
last time we were in American Sentinel, you had been asked to keep Johnny Legion alive. He was being chased by assassins, by Griefer in particular, who was taking pot shots from all over the world, basically.
All right, and Griefer's
Plugging
life
away
got
at you.
real bad.
Yes, Griefer's
Oh,
life got
yes.
real bad for hurting Harvey, and Chad
She got
did
cursed
not
real
like
bad.
that at all.
No,
Oh,
Griefer
yeah.
didn't make it.
Yeah, I say
yeah,
we
no,
should-
she's super
shelter
dead.
in the
She
American
did.
Sentinel Studios,
Yes.
and where more assassins appeared. Professor Naked Mole Rat. Actually, he never appeared.
No,
you
because
defeated
we
him
defeated
without
him
ever
without
entering
him
the
even
scene.
coming out.
And Happy Camper showed up. Happy Camper did have some success against you.
Oh
and
God,
such.
Happy Camper was awful.
I know, I like that one.
Annoying.
I got to
girl.
sing all of my old scout songs, and you decided that you would take that fight to Armor Guy, so you went straight up through the skyscraper.
That's
because
right.
His office was on top of it.
We
You
moved
couldn't-
it.
You couldn't break in through the elevator, so Kid Titan decided to bust off the top couple levels of the skyscraper, and we'll say you made sure all the spaces below was safe and everybody was whatever, and you went over to the nearby park. And you,
It's Titan's first job to make sure that the safety of the people is paramount.
oh, I missed that voice. And you set down
Paramount.
the top end of this skyscraper, a nearby park, and you entered in to confront Armor Guy. And yes, exactly as you said, Armor Guy started yelling at you for your wicked deeds and accusing you of being the murderer of all these other superheroes.
And we were all like, wait, what? He was all like, pew, pew, pew!
As I recall, he was kicking our ass.
He was. He opened up a couple of portals, and
He was ready for us.
I got
Spider-Bot started pouring on into
exploded.
the room. Bombshell had
Whoa.
a major electromagnetic pulse that went off, completely dissipated her into a bunch of small nano-waspy pieces.
Am I back together?
Am I back together again?
And as you come back to this reality, you find yourself about 10 seconds past that moment that you just left out of.
So I am not back together.
Armor Guy is standing before you at his desk with all of his pulsating energy rippling out of his system, his full armor all attached around.
What does this character do?
The spider bots continue to come in from the sides. And and Armor Guy is clearly powering up for some sort of tremendous energy burst. At that moment, as you pop in, don't worry, there's rails. He aims it straight at you. And just as he's about to fire off, you hear a scream of "No!" from Riptide, who's just Riptide because Jebediah is still unconscious. And he fires off a burst of tidal wavy water in your direction to knock you all out from the blast radius, except for you, Bombshell, because we're still working on. Don't worry, we're on rails for a moment here. It's all good.
Yay, rails!
We also had a
We've
magical.
never done these on the show before.
At the same time that is going on, and that he is Riptide has decided to push you all to safety. Hex Destiny counters Armor Guy, or tries to, with a magical haiku. Oh. Nice try, Armor Guy.
Oh.
That's 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice try, Armor Guy, but not enough to beat me. Eat my counter spell.
Ooh. Okay.
I did the Chinese dubbing, so that would
I appreciated
work.
it. You want to try it together now? You know what I'm going to say?
No.
Okay.
I think
there
it's
was
better.
a cataclysmic explosion as this magical burst emanates from Hex Destiny and smacks head-on into Armor Guy's attack. The entire room goes just white, and you all lose consciousness. And in that moment, Bombshell, right before this happened, you were starting to pull yourself and recongeal and come back together. As an explosion occurs, Riptide is slammed backwards through a wall. You have no idea where he went. You hear a scream of agony and frustration from Armor Guy, and that's the last thing you hear. And then you awake. And you look around at some sort of alien world.
Like, what do you mean, alien?
Like
You're
with
surrounded by tall, cylindrical, I'll call them trees. Each one various shades of beige.
Oh.
They seem to reach to the sky. Some of them are scorched.
Beige, scorched trees, you say?
Yep, some of them are scorched, some are pristine. Each one nearly perfectly cylindrical.
Okay.
And I'm
Far in the distance, you can hear the rumbling sounds from what appears to be a far-off plateau. It's taller and flatter than anything you've ever seen before.
Oh, crap.
Did we get shrunk?
As you start pushing your way through the forest,
Oh no!
Crap. Oh,
You
crap.
come
I know what
across-
this is. Oh, crap.
large chunks of some strange metal and glass.
It happened.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Is it gonna be an ant?
Is there gonna be a giant ant?
Is there going to be a really bad
And off in
scorpion
the
that kills
distance,
the
you
ant
hear
in a
a thud.
dramatic way?
Oh, Jurassic Park all over again.
Thud.
Oh no.
Oh,
And every time you hear this thud, it shakes the ground, echoes your world.
Where's Jeff Goldblum when
And
we
then you
need
hear
him?
multiple thuds.
this is very, very bad.
I mean,
I thought being blown up was bad.
So,
Did you shrink it?
is that what I think it was? Did somebody try and grow? Oh, shit.
And coming down from the sky, arcing over the trees, landing straight in front of you, 2 large, fearsome beasts, each with 6 legs. The rear legs are colossal.
Oh God.
The front ones are smaller. It seems to be covered in some sort of overlapping plates of armors with these serrated needle-like mouths.
Oh God.
Its eyes are dead. Betray no intelligence whatsoever. Just a numbing hunger for blood.
But this is clearly a creature, an animal.
And you can roll initiative because you're about to be attacked by colossal fleas.
Can I spend a meta point?
Oh yeah,
Colossal fleas. So to us, they're like the size of a building.
These things are huge.
I used 2 meta points.
I used 2 meta points.
I used 2 meta points.
We all used 2 meta points. Quick question, Chris.
So wait, you all used, so all the meta points are gone?
Yeah.
Am I a
For
person?
context, yes. What
Okay.
occurred was about a month ago. Got a message.
let's make it 1.
From 4am Critter asking about creating a hack attack wherein the next time
Stuck in a rut. Feel like you're repeating history? Then I have the product for you. Hashtag MetaMeltdown will have you feeling like a whole new person. Side effects may include confusion and puppy leakage.
I like that.
I like that too. I think I
leakage
know
is
what
a
that.
real
Oh, I know what the puppy
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a real problem, the puppy leakage.
Well, oh yes,
have 'em. It's true.
we have puppies. They leak.
But yeah,
Something about a
4am
historical
Critter,
record or an animal?
requested a hack attack where the next time that Princess Eliana tried to grow, it would have some sort of malfunction, and instead everyone would shrink.
Oh dang!
But
that was
she
a
never
good one.
grew
She
again.
never tried to grow again.
I thought about it a lot.
And
That
it
would've-
kept getting pushed and pushed.
Sorry.
So, you were gonna say?
So we had to change it
Yeah.
a little bit.
So
I love it.
It works well here.
So now
Yeah.
if anybody tries to grow, everybody else shrinks, even if it's not one of us.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we're in a world full of superheroes.
Well, at least there's no bowl of
So yes, our guy
Cheerios.
was trying to pull himself into his biggest, baddest form, and it went chaotically sideways because of all of these and magics and stuff, and your counterspell, and the fact that there was this hack attack that is now
Used. Great.
Used.
Question. Last time we were in this world, we also obtained half of a magical gem. Do we know anything more about this half of a magical gem?
no.
Can you remind me about the half of the
No,
magical
he can't
gem?
look at him. He can't remind you anything.
Okay,
Slightest.
I have a magical gem.
We'll just write it down.
Yes, I remember the magical
You
gem.
we got it out of
no,
the
I know what
fryer.
it is. Yeah, it's the one
Didn't
from the
we get it out of the
chicken
fryer?
Yes.
Yeah. It was the, what was it, the amulet of
Of life and death. It was the
Right.
amulet of life and death, wasn't
It
it?
was something, well, it was like the life and death and life.
Yeah, of life and death and life. The amulet of life and death and life.
Yeah, and it was used to pull together that chicken golem and hold it together.
Right, but now I have it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm calling it this.
Sure.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay. My
It's a phoenix.
Mine is not, but it reminds me of the babe.
Out of hashtag meta points, this sounds like a good time for a hashtag system shock.
why?
Because chat is awesome and the best kind of asshole that there is.
I got a 26 for initiative.
Oh yeah, we got to roll initiative. Thanks, Sarah.
Yes, please. I'd love some initiative.
Take a little, give a
Oh
little.
god, that's terrible.
What'd you have there, Jenica?
Oh, we're rolling 12.
26.
26. Yeah, roll 12.
I forgot how to roll initiative. Everybody, sorry.
16 for Hex. Yeah, it was. I rolled a 6 and a 1, which normally would have been fantastic.
On 12s, yeah.
Oh, 30.
30.
I've forgotten how to read my character sheet.
Your ACV is near the top on the right for Hex, or excuse me, for Crash. Unless you want to use Kid Titans.
I'm on KT's
Okay.
side there. So
what-
it's just that plus the 8 and then the 6. Oh, yeah, because I've got a shitload, right. Super speed. Keep forgetting.
So what did you get on your?
17, 27, 33.
Jesus Christ.
Nope, not that. It's Kid Titan. 33.
Amazingly, Jesus Christ's age when he died.
Hey, nice reference. Good call. Okay, so
I'm undead.
so 33. So Kid Titan, you actually get to act first.
Against these
Giant fleas.
giant fleas.
Yes. And in the distance, you can hear more thudding.
You remind me of the babe. What babe? Babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do what? Remind me of the babe. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
Thank you, in case he drops that system shock.
In case.
like he might not do it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do it right away, and I got
Hey,
terrified.
you let us roll initiative first. I think that's we should
true.
just be saying
No, I'm
thank
gonna
you,
give-
great
It's been a while
OD.
since you use these characters. I'm gonna give you a round to use your character.
Okay.
How many
thank you.
big fleas are there?
Yes.
Currently 2.
2 big fleas. All right, I am. Would you say these are like if I was a person-sized thing? Would these be like a dragon-sized thing?
In my world, yes.
Because dragons are. Yeah, I'm talking about because you make giant, huge dragons and not like little.
Yeah, these are
Little
big.
squirrely dragons.
These are very
Okay, so these are big.
Yep.
Would you say it's bigger or smaller than a bank?
You can still punch it if you want.
Doing it. Punch in the bank.
Give me a roll.
No, there's one. This one's precious. Sorry, I don't know why I do that. Let's see. I made it exactly. 14.
Nice. Look over. It says how many points of damage on that flea.
I didn't. I can't remember if I'm powered up or not, so I'm gonna say I'm not and go 54. So 60
Yeah,
damage.
because you're on the. Okay, yeah. So 54. Oh, I should do a defensive check. So how much did you beat it by?
No, I'm on the money. So
Oh, you're
about
on the money. The flea somehow managed to duck dive out of the way of that attack.
Whoa.
So I'm going to try something today, and if it just totally sucks, then I won't use it again. But I do want to try this modified version of things where when I roll a defensive check, I'm going to basically subtract its success from your success and see what the success is. If that made no sense to you, that's fine.
Oh, no, I
A
get
failure is
that.
still a failure, though.
Yeah, but basically by a lot...
Yeah.
In some ways, this means that if you succeed by a lot and I barely survive on defense, you'll still do damage.
Right. I like that.
And looking at the math and the way we went through Sentinel first time, that happened a lot, where you guys nailed a roll and I barely got out of it.
Right.
Which meant I could say none of it hit.
Right. And that was
So-
slightly crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd
this
like
is
to
cool.
Make it a little. It will increase lethality a little in each direction, but I think it's going to be in a fun way. So we'll try it today and see what happens.
Yeah.
And if it sucks
I've been
ass,
doing a similar thing for the
yeah.
Space Princesses.
I caught some things that you said in it and realized, yeah. So, that was Kid Titan, so that means we've got the fleas are going to attack next.
Here's an opportunity to impress your new employers on the first day on the job. Hashtag cool rule.
Oh, we
Hashtag Charlie is not really his name, you know.
Yeah, we know.
True.
He's the spokesman.
Which does tell me now that I need to drop 2 cool rolls in the course of things. We have plenty of time, it's going to be all good. So the first one is going to attack Crash. It might as well be the one that he tried to attack.
I would think so.
And it will get 1 attack, and it will just barely make it. So give me a defensive check, sir.
Oh, you with my ACV of
You've got a chance.
bullshit.
You've got a really good chance here.
No, I rolled 12.
Did you beat it by anything?
I beat it by nothing. My ACV.
Okay.
Remember, my ACV is like.
Right. I thought I'd at least. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it turns out invulnerable guys are not good at defending themselves for some reason.
So its first attack at you is actually a bite attack
Ow!
for 50 points of damage,
That sucks, dude.
and then it also does 2 points of body damage.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even get through my armor with the bite, though.
Yes.
So he's just got me in his jaws and is shaking me around or something.
Yes, that's true because you've got armor from there.
I've got armor from me, and then I've got armor from
Yep.
Patreon, so.
Yep, no. Yes.
I'll just ignore that body
We'll
damage for
ignore the
now.
body damage this time. Yes, absolutely. The second one
You're still in its jaws.
Yeah.
is going to attack Bombshell. This one's going to try and kick you.
Desist, miscreant.
So I need a defensive check, please.
The DC. I'm on it.
Right on it.
Yes.
So if I take your okay, so that is going to mean You see by 0, I see by 3. So, that is going to mean that you will take 50 points of damage and be knocked back as this giant flea kicks into you once.
Okay.
But you still manage to do a little bit of your, bombshell. Swarm it up a bit and mitigate some of that damage. Plus, you probably had some of your Patreon armor you can take it off as well.
Well, it's mandibles. I guess it doesn't really have jaws, does it?
Lady Vale, you are
I
up
don't even know if it
next.
has mandibles.
Okay. I'd like to send out one of my wrappings to bind its beak, mandibles, flea teeth.
Okay. Next round, by the way, I'm going to be dropping.
Flea Teeth is a really good name for a
just so you know.
post-apocalyptic gang leader.
That's the first of my 3 attacks.
That's right, you have multiple attacks.
Okay, I rolled a 9 out of 14.
Nice, you made it by 5.
Great.
That one will be dodged, because I rolled snake eyes.
Okay. Then I'd like to use my next attack to swing out my 4 extra arms. I have 4 arms here to try and
You go right ahead. You
trip
give me,
the flea.
I like it. It's doable. It's possible. It's going to
And-
require some good rolls.
I want to trip that flea here. Same flea.
Yep.
Ooh, I rolled a 7.
So you made it by 2.
Yes. Oh no.
Will not make its defensive check.
Oh, I made it by 7.
Oh, you made it by 7.
I rolled a
I thought
7.
you meant you rolled a 7. Okay.
I made it by 7.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right, because I'm looking at the wrong thing in your thing. So you made it by 7. Yes, you do.
Trip that flea.
Yep.
I remember flea
Oh,
bites when I was alive.
You're going for your telekinetic slam, aren't you? That's what's going on.
Yeah, TK Slam is next. Right, that's when I
Yeah,
take my...
you get 2 on there, you got it down. So you've attacked and hit it once.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your other attack.
Yeah, I'm dead now, so I don't get flea bites anymore. I rolled a 7 again out of 13.
There's no way it's going to make that defense. Yeah. You've got it twice.
Excellent use of entanglement, ally. Very good work.
Thank you, Bombshell.
Nicely
Nice
done.
to see you again. Think you're cool.
I am glad to be put back together. Though we are small,
Yeah.
I feel we can accomplish this goal.
Yeah. We can.
Are you all right
So
there,
to make a
Kid
long story
Titan?
short, what's going to happen is Lady Vale whips out her tentacle, her textile kinetic powers.
Yeah. Oh.
Wrapping up the flea's hind legs, snatches it on both.
Good.
Doesn't seem to do much, if any, damage with that because of its own armor, but you are able to yank it back, and in the course actually make the darn thing fall down, and that hit is gonna do enough damage to get through the armor.
Good.
So well played.
Excellent.
That flea looks a little wobbly.
I like to make things
Bombshell,
wobbly.
you were up next.
Excellent.
Well.
These brutes need to be put in their places.
I forgot I liked
Forgot
Bombshell.
about Bombshell.
I know.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Okay, I did not enjoy being bit by a flea. I got bit by a flea, though I have no blood.
You got
have
kicked.
not been bit. You
I got kicked by a flea. That makes more sense. I would like to go into swarm form so that the fleas cannot kick me quite
Makes
as
sense.
successfully.
Okay.
And I would like to pummel the flea that has the armor, the breach in the armor. I would like to go through in my swarm form and attack it.
You go ahead, just swarm all over it.
Get it, Bombshell.
Specifically in the armor, like in that breach.
I'm following you.
I beat it by 5.
Yeah, I can't. This guy's made so many defensive checks now, and the penalties keep stacking up. So, you hit it all you want.
Excellent.
Cool. By 5? Man, okay. So you swarm all over it,
Yes.
and tell me what you do.
I am using my infinitely ridiculously small nanowasps now to attack its
Super tiny.
entrails and innards into an unpleasant configuration such that it dies, hopefully.
Yes, get its innards.
Ouch. Well, you didn't manage to kill it.
But you are eating it?
Yeah, I mean, you are like it's actually kind of ironic when you think about what a flea does. You
You gave it
aimed
fleas!
straight for this little breach in the armor that Lady Vale was able to crack open with her ripping to the sides of the hind legs, and you're able to go right up into its joint That's what that message was.
I got it.
A joint. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, getting that joint.
And you start eating away at it with your disgusting swarm attack. It's really gross when you stop and think about it. Hex Destiny, you are up next.
Question.
Yes.
You are doing the rule of cool next round.
Yep.
Okay, question.
Yep.
Is
Love it when
Harvey
you do that.
small or is Harvey big?
Harvey shrank with you.
Damn it. You ruined my rule of cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll think of a workaround. I have no doubt on that.
I will.
This way, friends, Harvey
of a
will not
workaround.
at least get fleas.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast a spell then. I'll edit my rule of cool. So
Oh, I tell you what. Let's do it a 50-50.
50-50, Harvey's big or small?
Yeah. Odds he's
I'm in.
big, evens he's small.
Okay.
Soft touch.
That's an even.
So he's
small.
He's small. Great. That's fine.
He's little.
A little.
He's a sweet little.
He is.
It's my generic GM rule. When I really don't care one way or the other, I let the dice decide.
I'm with you, man.
Can you guys vamp for a second?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I gotta write a haiku. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
cool.
okay.
I tell you what.
I can delay if that would be better.
Well, you're at the bottom of the order.
Great.
These wretches
You just
stand
wanna
no
skip?
chance against
No, I
us,
don't want to
friends.
skip. Just 30 seconds, I promise.
Yeah, we'll bring those fleas down.
I taught the flea from inside of it.
You
What do you
sure
say?
did.
I'd like to hear this.
You're inside the fleet?
Sort of, I'm eating it.
All right.
What's it like in there?
It's kind of like with the chicken golem all over again.
My data reads as disgusting in here.
Maybe you should throw out all the organs and we can save them.
For what? What purpose would we save flea organs?
We can preserve them.
For what?
Later use.
That's disgusting.
The humans with us might need to eat them.
From my databanks, I'm collecting that humans might find that distasteful.
What do you think, human?
I'm currently halfway inside of a fleet.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right, I noticed that Harvey's just
Which
the same
means
size.
that my ex-wife has been right this whole time.
I noticed that Harvey is
Welcome back, Kid Titan.
is the same size as us.
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast a spell to make him normal size.
Okay.
Great. So Harvey, grow in size, big, beautiful bunny, go. No baths for Harvey.
No baths?
Yes. He has not had a bath. I'm making him a dirty bunny.
Okay.
Oh, he's a dirty bunny.
Dirty bunny.
He's a dirty bunny. I got an 11, so that's by 8. So Harvey's gonna get big.
Okay, Harvey, the invisible 900-pound bunny,
Is
Goes
now
back to being the
900
normal
pounds.
the
size.
standard size 900-pound bunny. I like it.
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, me too. That just put us all in terrible danger.
What I really should do right now is then drop
Sorry.
the.
Those weren't even words.
the meltdown.
Thank you.
Well, I will give you my rule of cool. Whoever gets hex if we do
So,
that.
system shock.
I was here.
That would be totally unfair. There we go. System shock. Midpoint between pilot and the center, so one off from pilot. That's how I should put it. One off from pilot. All avatar.
That means we gotta seduce those fleas.
One off of avatar.
Is it all the way here?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
One off from avatar.
Okay. We have meta points. I would just use them immediately.
they're all mine.
Yep.
This says we have 4?
And then cool rule of cool drops. So let's just go down the line. So we'll just have you each say what you're going to do,
Okay.
and then we'll find out who wins.
Great.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, now that I am closer to being aquamarine,
Are you going to seduce the flea?
I'd really like to seduce the fleas and then create harnesses out of my wraps, and we will use them. I know that one of my cohorts over here can probably
Ride them.
really ride them. We can ride them wherever we need to go. And they will lavish all of their love and attention on me, which I will not want because they are fleas, giant fleas. And they will be our fleas, with which to do what we want. And I will hope that when we grow again, that they grow too. Can that be that? That's part of my cool rule. 2 part. 1.5 part. Seduce the fleas, make them our mounts, and then when we grow big, they grow big.
So seduce and mount the fleas
So that they will grow big.
so that they will grow big.
Yeah, that has no bad implications at all.
Wow. Crash, what would you like to do, sir?
Well, I figure since I'm already halfway inside this flea, I'm just gonna use my flight ability to just push myself further down its gullet until I'm fully inserted inside the flea. And then I'm going to use my transformation power to turn into Titan while I'm inside.
Nice.
And explode the flea.
Well, you know, like the lightning shoots down from the sky and everything. So I'm hoping that happens from the inside. And, you know, I'm going to shout out my new transformation phrase as I do so.
I can't wait to hear your transformation phrase. Bombshell.
These villainous insects, correct? I think, yes. Villainous insects need a taste of their own medicine. So, as I have alternate form capabilities with my nano wasps, I am going to turn into a dog the size of a flea and bite them. I would like to decapitate the fleas as a dog. Arr.
Just rip their heads off.
Yes. To
That
give
would
them a
actually
taste
work.
of
You
to
cut
give them
off
a
the flea's
taste of
head
their
and
own
die.
medicine.
Yeah, no, that works. When you say the size of a
Palate.
flea,
Like
the
those
dog's
fleas.
you
I
want
wanna
to
be
the
the
appropriate size to do
Yes,
the damage that you're.
correct.
Okay.
That is
Good.
what I would like to do.
Well, now that Harvey is big, and we've
Yes.
established that Harvey is a very dirty bunny, Harvey has fleas, and I'm going to call 2 of his fleas to come fight along our side.
Sure, why not? Chat, you've heard the options.
that.
Let's go down to them again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Aquamarine.
Seduce the fleas so that they are enchanted by me. Create them, make them our mounts for the duration of being small. And when we grow big, they grow big with us, and they remain our faithful mounts. Fleas.
Flea on flea action
Flea
over
on-
there. And then, yeah, so number 2. Crash.
I'm shooting myself inside the flea and it's transforming so it explodes.
I like it.
New transformation phrase.
Right. Bombshell.
But only if I win.
Becoming a dog and biting off their heads to see how they like it.
Getting fleas of our own to help fight the fleas from Harvey.
Right, that was the
like
flea on
that.
flea action. Okay, voting is going in, and we will see how this goes. I have a hunch I know what's about to win.
I don't.
Yeah, there's a.
Really? I feel like there's only one thing that's going to win.
I think there's a couple.
Yeah, I like them all.
We're doing okay, yeah.
No, this is gonna be good.
I won't even look.
They're
No, don't
close.
Don't look. I like being surprised.
I like
Music.
being surprised too. I just feel like I know how this is gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Aquamarine,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yep.
That was a high contender.
Seduction.
Okay.
Do we have any meta points left?
The bartender always
Four. We
wins.
have 4.
You've got 4 meta points left.
Yeah.
I'd like
Kid
to.
Titan, you're up first.
Oh, right. Of course. Am I at a minus
5.
5.
minus?
Because we changed it from 3 to 5.
It's okay. I'm using the good dice
We
today.
canonized it.
Luckily, it doesn't actually take anything but an entire round to do my
your
transformation. And no action of any kind, so I will
no,
do my move action to see if I can slide down further, but then I am.
Yep.
Once you're inside, you just... And then its mouth pops open. Chad! and then lightning shoots down.
Whoa.
That's his
And
transformation.
so your transformation begins. Okay.
Chad.
And I did very well on my power usage roll to have it be effective.
Remind me again when you got inside the flea.
When it bit me,
That's what you mean. So you're just gonna lean into
I'm
it.
just leaning into it. Yep.
Now I understand. That's what was going on.
It bit me, so I figured it's
like,
because
okay.
it couldn't bite through my armor, so I figured it would try to keep biting through my armor.
So that's to do some serious damage to it at the end of the turn, or at the beginning of your next turn.
I'm a ticking time bomb
Yep.
of otherwise lameness.
I'm just
Thank you
gonna
for letting me
ass-
be useful.
I'm going to assume flea number 1 is generally going to be off the table.
Flea number one.
Next is both fleas. So the flea that is still on you will continue to try and bite you, which is pointless, but it doesn't know because it's a stupid flea.
It has not accepted any of my taunts either.
So it will try to bite you again, Crash.
Good luck, I'm in your tummy.
It's like success. I have swallowed the foe.
It really doesn't matter because the damage it did to you is not even going to get through your armor. So technically it hits you, but who cares?
I'm being digested and I'm fine with it.
You've had worse.
I can hold my breath for a really long time.
You've had worse. Flea number 2 has been taking pot shots at Bombshell. And Bombshell, you did some major damage to it in Swarm form.
Indeed.
And you are still trying to drill into it though now, so you're not a very easy target.
No.
You're visible and nearby, and so are you, so odds evens.
But she's dead.
I'm not
It
dead.
doesn't know that.
She's dead.
It doesn't know that.
Oh,
These
sorry.
things are stupid. They're fleas.
Yes, they're very stupid.
I had it
blood
in the
here, please.
I had it in the description. Unintelligent, or whatever I said.
Vacant.
Vacant.
Dead inside.
Dead inside. So it is going to take odds even. It's going to take and try to. It's going to try and leap on Lady Vale.
Well, it's going to be disappointed when it realizes I don't have blood.
Well, it's doing a leap attack. So I need a
Leap it.
defensive check, please. And tell me by how much you beat it.
Oh, no, these ones. Right? Is it always the same, or is it these dice for the defensive check?
Right now for you, it's going to be D10s.
Okay, it is those.
Or excuse me, are you defending as Vale or as?
I
Aquamarine.
want to use a meta point,
Okay,
so I'm going to do that.
so you're going to be all Aquamarine.
All Aquamarine here.
Okay, should be using 8s on Aquamarine, whose DCV is 6.
I rolled a 7.
Okay,
You can use your Patreon if
buff.
you want.
I'm
Oh,
going to tell you not to use your buff because it won't matter if you do, and so I don't want you to waste your buff.
I won't waste my awesome buff.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So the flea that is being drilled by Bombshell.
Oh.
So you were part of this process unknowingly because it's going to take you along as it leaps.
We're just gonna keep doing
Powers
this. Huh?
into the air, having stabilized itself after all this experience, comes crashing down on top of Lady Vale for 150 points of damage.
Damn.
How much armor did you have, Lady Vale? From
10.
10. So.
you have 110 health, so Lady Vale is dead right now.
But it's okay.
But it's okay because it's Lady Vale.
Come
right back.
That's her real superpower.
It is her superpower. That's why I started laughing earlier because I was seeing how it was being set up. It's not because I enjoyed it.
Alright.
Anyway.
Those fleas will be mine.
But next up is Lady Vale.
Oh.
Will you roll for her? Maybe?
And she,
But she critically won the rule of cool.
that's what I know. I'm aware.
Do not despair.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just realizing and saying it out loud. I apologize.
No, it's cool. I'm thinking it through. So the flea leaps up, comes crashing down, lands on top of you, and just squishes the holy hell out of Lady Vale. She's dead. She is as dead as you've ever seen her be dead before.
The most
and you've
dusty-
seen her be dead. But
We've
right
seen
now-
her really, really dead.
Right now, she just had a house-sized flea land on top of her.
I'll
Small
get you
things
my
can
pretty-
regenerate faster, though.
And so, then the flea leaps back off again,
Because flea.
or steps to the side, or does something, because I need a plot device. It gets out of the way, and you see just this flattened Lady Vale. I mean, like comic book flattened. Like this is like out of a Looney Tunes cartoon. And she's just flat as, I don't know, a sheet.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
which is a type of fabric.
Yes, and so she...
Because sheet.
Her face kind of pops up, and she looks around. This is new.
Ooh.
And then, as Aquamarine,
Well, guess that didn't get me down. Is the rule of cool time now?
Yeah.
you pick
All right,
yourself
please,
off
come
the
here.
ground.
Can I still
you
probably
like flat
getting it back
girls.
into my body, toward the fleas?
This is actually kind of picture the horror movies where the creatures are moving a little.
Oh, yeah.
I am so glad that I am inside one of the other ones right now, so I can't witness this horror
It's
show.
awful. It's awful.
But I'm also trying to be
Dragging along.
really
It'd
sexy.
be very sexy.
And probably it's like I have the weirdest.
The
Friday night.
And the thing is, normally your seduction attack.
That's right. It was confused.
Normally your seduction attack would not work because they're basically mindless creatures. However, one, you won the rule of cool.
Yeah.
And two, somehow your herky-jerky action is unintentionally.
It's like flea
Yeah.
twerking to it.
It's just like this flea dance of love.
twerking.
And it sees you like
Flea dance of
cracking
love.
around and
Flea
watching you
twerking.
go. And both fleas are just like, damn.
Also, they can now say damn.
It's the only word they've learned.
It's their first word.
Can they say, oh, that's their first word?
And that was a little disconcerting to all of you to hear a flea say,
Right.
damn.
Hi.
But they do. They just are now looking at you. with their
Fellas.
Stupid-looking flea eyes blinking.
You guys are mine now. Fleas.
And they're just mimicking your actions.
Yeah, they're just
Like you-
watching.
Oh, we're dancing now.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, get on the fleas.
I
I won them for you.
Bombshell. You
have to still try to bite off its head.
You do.
There's no choice.
Give me your
alright.
roll, Bombshell.
So we could be riding headless fleas.
It's okay. Just as good.
I got a 9. My swarm attack is a 14,
Correct. It gets defense.
So that's on the money.
so I beat it by 5. Oh
No, but
yes,
you rolled
right
cool.
on. So
Right on
yes,
the money.
Right
Yes.
on the money.
And I made my defensive check.
So he still has a head.
Yep. Hex, it's on you now.
He can still say stuff.
Great. I had to change my haiku because I had an idea. And you just have to go with me on it.
Well, no, but
maybe.
I need
hopefully.
the fleas from Harvey. That's what's
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
I know, but I have to say a haiku as well.
That's true because you had to make him big, and then now the fleas have.
Yeah, and I have
sure,
to.
it's another
Yeah.
haiku, yeah.
So, calling Harvey's fleas, come fight alongside with us. You are now were fleas because he is a were bunny. Therefore, if they drink his blood,
That's a lot more than 17 syllables.
Yeah, she hasn't stopped yet.
oh, okay, all right. There was
There was Chloe what?
I heard the end of the poem.
Thank you, Sarah.
That might have been cloaca. Do fleas have that?
Probably.
Basically,
snakes.
I didn't want to try to convince you that they were were fleas because he's a were bunny and they had his blood. So I just wrote it into the haiku so that we don't have to argue about it.
It's
I wasn't
just
gonna argue with
there.
you. I was just gonna say no.
Right, but
Kidding.
see, but okay.
No, give me the haiku again, please.
Calling Harvey's fleas. Come fight alongside with us. You are now were fleas.
Sure, why not? A couple of fleas
2, I assume, right? A couple, yeah.
leap off of Harvey.
Right, and I assume that we can also now each of
Which
us.
I just want to point out
will
to
have a
Hex,
flea.
there are many available products by which you could take better care of your bunny.
Look, he
and-
was. I made him dirty.
Young lady, I am just saying, you have a responsibility to this bunny. He can't take care of himself all the time.
I feel like I'm being ganged up on right now.
I could exterminate fleas
Anyway.
with my nanowasps once
It's
I am
Harvey's
back
choice
to
if
life
he wants
size.
fleas.
Anyway, I got a 13, and I want to. I forgot to say I'm using my buff for this.
Okay.
But I'm definitely using my +4 from Patreon, so it's only a -1
Okay.
to my roll. So it's still a success.
A couple of giant fleas come leaping out of nowhere because you can't see Harvey because he's invisible, but you know what? So are his fleas. So when they land, you hear a couple more thuds, but to y'all, except for Kid
Wait,
Titan,
how are
if
his
you can
fleas
see-
invisible? If they're regular, oh, I guess that makes sense. Don't listen to me. I say dumb things.
No, you don't. You're fine. I figure they have to be invisible because otherwise people are going to
Right,
notice
they would
Harvey.
see all the fleas. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna climb onto one of them so that you guys know that they're.
So Hex is now just balancing in the air.
Guys,
and-
come on up. It's fun.
Apparently there was another invisible flea that you guys can use.
It's right here.
And you also have picked up 2 fleas thanks to Aquamarine.
Yeah.
Yes, we
I
each have a
named them.
flea.
We each have a flea.
And Hex, Crash is inside.
One of them that's
Kid
going to
Titan's
explode.
inside one of the fleas.
Oh, can I ask the flea now to release Kid Titan? I'd like to do
And
that.
How much
Oh, he's about to
damage?
explode that flea.
Oh no, Necromancy.
Well, then we'll have 3 fleas.
That was what I
but
named
that's still
that one.
good.
I can fly.
Oh,
Based on your sequence, massive damage. Yeah, I mean, you seriously injure that flea when you go through that transformation sequence, and it pops out, and you do exactly as you were saying. But honestly, between the flea's armor, its hit points, and everything else, that's not dead.
No, but I mean, now that I'm full Titan, I can easily punch my way out.
Yes, but you don't have to. But if that's
No.
what you choose to do,
No, but I'm in there. I mean, how else would I get out?
I have no idea.
I mean, I would have to go out one way or the other,
in that case,
or just make my own way.
Kid Titan, you're up again anyway. So what you gonna do?
Well, I don't like flying, so I think down is the best way to go.
Out the flea.
And I don't want to go at the flea's ass because
I like it.
I have enough embarrassing moments as this character.
You're going to
already.
auto hit on your attack, so just give me a roll to see how much damage it's going to be.
I'm just gonna do a focused special attack on it. And I beat it by. Great, do I have a plus on it? I still have to roll AC for damage, right?
I just want to know how much you beat the roll by, figure how much damage.
Okay, so 5.
You beat it by 5?
By 5.
Okay, yeah, so everything's great. You've got these 4 fleas now who are going to work it with you guys. You can name them what you want as you go. 2 of them are invisible.
Buttermilk.
Sure. Buttermilk.
That's adorable.
That's my flea's name.
I like it. Buttermilk and Harvey. Hex is like the most adorable, psychotic tween superhero possible. You do, kid. You punch straight down through one of these fleas, unfortunately. So as you guys are kind of taking stock of the situation and these newly seduced fleas, one of them gets an odd look in its vacant eyes.
That one's name was Necronancy.
And Necronancy looks a little bit cross-eyed for a moment, and then topples over as Titan comes crawling out.
Don't worry, I've arrived. Shall we destroy the rest of it?
Hex Destiny. Harvey is a dirty bunny, and you should take better care of him. Why not use the fantastic line of Sapphire Bunny cleaning products to do so? Hashtag.
It's a hashtag! You gotta do it!
Wait! Yeah, they're working on it.
Not yet. They're working on it.
Oh, they're working on it.
Damn!
You know,
I was hoping she'd have to watch the full, 9-foot bunny at a subatomic level. It would.
if you were to take,
It would take. I wouldn't be able to play the rest of the game.
if you were to take Sapphire brand
still
bunny
be funny.
cleaner and Aquamarine brand bunny cleaner, Aquamarine brand would win. Just FYI.
The Sapphire
In a
brand
test.
bunny cleaner, it's the exact same product relabeled.
Yeah.
It's even got the old labels underneath.
Yeah. They recalled a lot of the
least-
aquamarine stuff and started slapping.
We'll tear off the outer wrap. My other flea's name is Death's Smile.
Welcome to the fight, Kid Titan. Unfortunately, it appears to be over. However, we are glad you are here.
Yes. So are we not fighting anymore? I thought we were fighting.
It appears that our foes have recanted.
We're
We
gonna use.
reasoned with the fleas then?
Well, she seduced them, and then these are Harvey's.
What are?
These ones, the one I'm on, and this one. If you hold out your hands like this, you'll feel him.
I'm not going to do that. I'll take your word for it, young Hex.
But if we ride the fleets, we'll move around a lot quicker because they can jump on things, and people don't notice them, and at least we won't have to go through the carpet.
Oh yeah, agreed.
We'll move faster.
I think we should look into the future goal of re-enlarging. I can't say that word. I think we should get bigger soon.
Embiggening.
Embiggening.
I like it.
Good word.
How do we accomplish this task?
Well, one of my many superpowers is the ability to grow to a tremendous height. However, I think that would still make me a midget.
I could just
Sorry,
cast.
I meant small person.
I could
I
copy.
come from a different time.
I can copy your power. I am able to mimic your power.
What I'm saying is, with as small as we are, at my very largest, I would still be tiny.
I understand.
I could just cast a spell to put us all back to normal size.
That does sound easy, doesn't it?
Would you do that for us?
Yeah, give me 30 seconds.
If you did that, then I would be happy to use my nanowasps to rid Harvey of his flea infestation.
Okay, but first I'm gonna wash him with that sapphire stuff because it's like the bomb. Also, her commercials are so good. Have you seen them? How her hair is blowing.
Call it Aquamarine stuff, just for
Who's
today.
Aquamarine?
I vomit a little over this side.
She's been through a traumatic experience. It looked like she was recently crushed.
I take comfort in Death's Smile, my flea.
So are we just hanging around in the carpet, or
Hex is working on a spell.
I am sure we are going
Hex
to
is
be
going to try
big
and
soon.
embiggen you all.
Good. Nothing like
Technically,
having magic
re-embiggening,
performed
you
on you
embiggen.
by a semi-illiterate 12-year-old.
I believe she is quite literate as she frequently writes poetry.
Yeah,
Yes, but hashtag is not a word.
it is now.
It is now?
Pick up any dictionary.
Same as that boy keeps trying to tell me.
I don't believe it.
Google it.
I don't think I've seen you all Titan before.
What
This guy-
the fuck is Google?
Don't you?
I have computer scanning. Can I show him Google?
Well,
You can show him all of Google. Yes, sure.
please show him Google.
Here is
I
Google.
also have computer scanning.
Okay.
Now I know what Google is. Thank you. I feel stupider now.
I'm printing you out Google.
You realize I have
I love it when
an
she
AI
does that.
program that just conveys information digitally, and
I touched the
nope,
stuff.
guess not. It's gonna be all ticker tape out of your
Google is
mouth
quite
there.
large,
It's
excuse me.
Not the least bit weird.
Well, she's
So
a
far, this
robot.
is just the front page.
Hex looks ready.
I'm ready. Kid and Lady Vale, Bombshell, and Hex Destiny grow to normal size.
And energy.
I didn't want any mistakes on who
Whoa.
I picked.
Starts to.
And the flea too, because that was part of
Around
the
you
cool
all?
rule.
Well, yeah, your 2 fleas definitely grow.
My one.
And nothing happens.
A 1.
What? Nothing happened.
Nothing happens?
That didn't fucking work.
Nothing happens.
I literally throw a tantrum on the ground.
I want to see it.
They're there, friend.
No, that's supposed to work! Why didn't it work?
Girl, I
This
like
isn't
it.
fair.
They're there.
I like that.
Don't touch me.
They're there.
Don't touch me.
They're there.
Stop saying they're there. That is so annoying.
You gotta respect the child's wishes. That's
Yeah, you have to respect my wishes.
I have respected all the wishes you have put forth.
Why didn't it work?
The magic. Perhaps there is some kind of magic inhibitor. Can I scan the computer area for magic inhibitors?
Do you see a computer area?
We are in a shroud of
We're in
carpet.
carpet.
Berber, if I'm not mistaken.
Very expensive.
Very expensive Berber.
Why did it work to make Harvey grow big, but it doesn't work on us? Because you're the GM right now? And that's what you say? God.
Well, why don't we climb on our fleas as we planned? And
If we want, we can climb on our fleas and then climb onto Harvey.
oh, that's wonderful.
I'm going to get a better lay of the area.
I think
That
that's
sounded filthy. I apologize.
forgiven.
It's just the deities and the company.
Forgiven.
So I'm gonna fly up to the top of the carpet and see what I can see.
And what does he see?
At the top of the carpet?
Yeah.
Since you've figured out that you've been shrunk,
The big fleas gave it away.
you guys got it even before that. I was impressed at how quickly you got it.
We have all watched Honey, I
It
Shrunk
was
the Kids.
super Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I thought they were the grass, though. Not
They were the
hardwood
grass.
floor and then grass.
And there
It
was a
wasn't
very
carpet.
traumatic
Yes, but
scene.
you
was
said
no carpet.
trees, so immediately I thought nature.
There are 4, right? 4 of those films. They're in different, like, various.
Yes.
I only saw the first one.
The second one was just all right.
Honey,
I unintentionally aged out.
blew up
shrunk
Wasn't there Honey
Blew
I
up the
Shrunk the
kid.
Kids again, and then Honey We
Honey, I
Shrunk
blew up the
Ourselves?
kid because there was the big toddler that was walking through like
They blow up a baby, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, Honey, I blew up the baby.
A fine film.
That's a good name for a
Honey,
movie.
we shrunk ourselves.
Arguably the
Anyway.
best of the series.
Terrains.
I miss Rick Moranis. Like, I wish he still did work. He was a good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, so you climb up to the top. Is that what I heard, Titan?
I'm actually, as I'm full Titan right now, I don't give a crap about flying, so I just fly right up.
Cool. So, standing up near the top of the
Carpet.
Forest.
Desk.
Carpet forest.
yeah. Sorry, I made the mistake of catching something in chat. It amused me. So it was just
Good job, chat.
no, it was just a reference that we were unintentionally encroaching on Cineverse's terrain because we were reviewing the Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
We are the metaverse. We can encroach on all
A
terrains.
little more toward the hashtag hack attack. Sapphires remind me of the ocean. And this new sapphire yoga water is like drinking the sea.
Ew.
So that means you're gonna go crazy.
From
Look
all
on
the
your
salt.
face. I love Aquamarine. I love all these characters.
The comfort I take is that it's all just the same stuff that I came up with, and that's fine.
All we have
Yeah,
to
but
do
you get
is
none of the credit and none
When
of the
you
money.
look around,
I have no idea what you idiots are talking about.
Titan, it is clear to you
She loves me.
that based on your knowledge of what has transpired thus far, you're still somewhere in Armor Guy's office.
have you seen Armor
And
Guy?
as I suspected,
The plateau,
the world is flat.
the plateau off in the distance that seems so tall and flat is actually a leather ottoman.
Furniture of resistance.
It's okay, you can still find aquamarine products for lots of money on Amazon. Or for cheap at the dollar store. Hashtag Aqualove.
Yes, thank you. Get one or the other.
I think Yojimbot needs some major props for comedic timing right there.
Yeah, that was good.
That was.
Well done, Yojimbot.
He does learn.
I would like to fly around, and my flight is 500 miles per hour, and though I am small, I still imagine I could fly relatively fast for my size.
Yes.
And I would like to see if I could find Armor Guy.
I mean, at this point, his office alone, the size that you are, is a state.
Oh.
Hundreds and hundreds of miles across.
I mean,
Vast sea of emptiness and an ottoman.
Looking around, I mean, you're trying to get your brain to wrap around the perspective change that has occurred. Because on the one hand, technically your eyes can still see, these great distances and these large objects, but it's just hard to, even for your nano microprocessor.
I am brand new. It should not be that difficult for me, because I have just assimilated the regular world.
It is difficult to process such a severe change in perspective.
Friends, I'm having difficulty processing.
But
it's because we're the size of a speck of dust in the wind.
I feel like
I'm having an existential crisis right now. We're so small, little specks in the universe.
I mean, stop and think for just a moment. If you were small enough to where those carpet fibers seemed like
trees.
Tall trees, a normal person walking around, it wouldn't even be a giant. It would be It would be,
a planet
walking past you. You just can't even.
Okay.
We're too small to be crushed by feet. That's how small we are.
That is true. You are too small to be crushed by feet.
At least we have that.
Which I suppose works in our favor this time.
And you're realizing now that you are hearing occasionally sounds in the distance that are probably, repairmen or emergency technicians checking out the office because it was ripped off the skyscraper.
Yes.
But a siren to you at this size, the weight is affecting your ears. Everything is just warped. Plus, there's some sort of magical MacGuffin going on that's,
hindering us.
Yep.
Magic.
An anti-magic field, perhaps? I can check with my ultravision.
Please tell me that's how he uses his ultravision.
Yes.
Good. Yes, you're able to see through the carpet.
I also have to scream out, Ultravision! Oh. It's not good for stealth.
But we are so small, no one can hear us.
Can we hear them talk, the people talking, or is it just
You
distorted?
can, but it's kind of like, imagine like the Peanuts' parents, but deeper and louder.
It sounds like thunder.
Do I still have my
pretty
mental
much.
connection to Harvey?
Now that he's big, barely.
Barely.
It's severely weakened because of the size difference.
Can I shrink him back down? So
You can shrink him down.
Great.
Then he'd be normal for you, yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to haiku it or?
Yeah.
Harvey, I miss you. Come back down to your small size. We should bunny kiss.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Cute. That was really cute. So it works. He shrinks down. He's down to your size as
Good.
well.
It is unfortunate that the bunny can change sizes and we cannot.
We are in some big shit now.
Can I please use...
I transform back.
But
That
now,
might happen at some point.
Yeah.
but now that Harvey was still big when they began their talk, or at least he was in the room. So now that he's our size and we have our connection, what was going on in the room, Harvey? What were they doing?
Emergency technicians looking for casualties.
Was Armor Guy there?
No.
Yeah, is it okay if I transform back now? I should have landed first, but I didn't. But I transform back because.
Yeah. Transform back into Kid Titan.
Yeah, just.
I will catch you.
I'm sorry, buddy. Titan finds himself annoying because he still has Butch's, base personality.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I catch you.
Oh, I think he can land okay. I think.
Oh, I can land just fine. I mean,
Okay.
I'll take damage from the fall, but it just
you
makes
can
me
catch
stronger.
No, if it makes him stronger, I will let him take his lumps.
So you're kind of taking stock of the situation, trying to figure out
What to do?
what is the best course of action in this situation.
Can I please use one of my buffs right now?
Yeah, sure.
Part of my buff is to put myself anywhere on this spectrum right here.
Yep.
So I'd like to leave Aquamarine here to become full-on Lady Vale, please.
Makes sense to
Embracing
me.
the situation.
Oh yes, and my textile kinesis.
Hey, we are in a carpet.
So as
Is that a
you,
textile we could use?
Thank you.
It is a textile.
That's what I was thinking here.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Oh, but you were gonna give us some more information.
No, these
We want
rails
that
can
first.
No, we want rails.
I'm holding my action to give her more information.
No,
Tell us more of these rails you speak
no, you
of.
go right ahead.
Look at her swallow.
Well, I have lots of different things I'd like to try with
You
the
can
carpet.
try whatever you want. I got rails for days.
Well, I'm thinking honestly that I'm not sure anything would work because of the magic factor. So
Maybe it's just the growth that doesn't work though. Like other stuff might work.
Try something.
Well, the rest of your magic's been working all right, hasn't it?
So the rest of my magic
and
has
your
been
power's
working.
based on magic, right?
yes.
So you should probably work. It's just the fact that I tried to grow us.
Try.
Well, I was thinking of ripping out the carpet and making it into a little baby tiny ladder that we could take with us for whenever we might need, in hopes that we find some kind of place to crawl up to so we can have a better vantage point.
You give that a shot, and you are able to make a portable carpet ladder out of fibers and such.
Awesome.
And it's actually really useful because given your textile kinesis, you're able to fold it, unfold it pretty much at will. So you can, basically construct some sort of backpack out of it. And then when you want, you can deconstruct it and flip it back up into a ladder.
How much of the carpet does she have control over at any given time?
Not nearly enough to do whatever it is you're about to ask.
Okay.
Do you guys think we have to reverse the spell and find Armor Guy and he and I have to blast at each other
So
again?
you're walking along as these conversations are going on.
He cut me off, so it makes me feel like that's the answer.
It's a logical.
I was just going to push forward.
Hashtag MetaPoint. There once was a sweet, innocent young man whose word schemes led many to go mad. His puns titillated and he never did obey. One day, Ghosty tried to ruin the young man, but the ghost's plans backfired, and now the young man is as strong as iron.
That can only be Uber.
It is. Congratulations on your newfound invincibility, Uber. I hear you
I
showed
love
up
it.
in, was it the Gauntlet as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations. And I'm very sorry, Arislin.
The puns will continue.
Yes. So, you are kind of walking along a bit as you're having this conversation. Is that correct? Or are you just hanging out?
Well, we were hanging out, but no, we'll get on the
That's
fleece.
fine. In the distance, you hear the sound of encroaching drums.
Should we get on
Or
our
who-
fleece?
Who is playing such tiny drums that we can hear them?
Drums. Boom, boom, boom,
Any particular beat?
boom, boom.
Let's
boom.
move towards the
Apparently
drums.
that's the beat. I don't know.
Let's go towards the drums.
Boom.
But on the fleece so we can move faster.
Boom.
And I stay in swarm form
Boom.
so that I
Boom.
do
Guys,
not
you know
get
I have
eaten.
super speed,
Boom.
right?
Boom.
So many of us do.
Boom.
Right. I'm just saying,
Boom.
Okay,
aren't
all
we
right.
faster than house-sized fleas?
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm not, so I'll ride a flea.
Don't you have a flying sword?
Did that shrink too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on my flea. Unless we're all moving together fast. In which case I'll hold the
It just
flea.
might be helpful to have an insect that is the size that's bigger than us when we
What
fight something.
form of locomotion are you all taking?
I'm riding a wereflea because I want to have it with me.
Right in the flea,
Yeah.
just smile.
I'm just gonna hop along.
Okay.
I'm hovering alongside with a smile.
Okay.
Oh, good visual.
In swarm
So,
form.
are you moving towards the drums? Away
Yes.
from the drums?
Towards the drums.
Perfect.
Do they sound like war drums?
They sound like I honestly couldn't. I'm not
Ooh,
enough
good
of a drum
chaka. Ooh,
connoisseur
good
to tell
chaka.
you
Perhaps
what.
there is a primitive tribe that has been shrunk alongside of us, but at a different time.
Or dust bunnies.
So as you leap
Or dust
along,
bunnies.
But I like that.
fleas fly along, scurry, whatever form
Don't they
of
just
locomotion
hop? They're
you're
horrible
doing.
things.
Well, they hop, yeah,
And
but
very far.
Some of you in different things.
We're going fast.
You come to a basically a clearing in the carpet. It seems to be, a space in which the fibers are much smaller. You know what I'm saying? It's
A
Yeah,
carpet
yeah.
meadow?
patterns.
Like
Like-
a footprint?
Like
No, it's like a pattern in the carpet. So this is like
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
some of them are up higher and some of them are
Yeah.
lower. And as you pop into this clearing and such, you look out, you see just this mass of humanoid creatures.
teeny humanoid creatures.
Blank faces,
Oh.
perfectly smooth skin, the color of liquid metal. Have you ever seen Terminator 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Picture the T-1000, like when it's in that transformation liquid metal sequence. No clothing.
Awesome.
And no visible gender or anything like that, and they are just pounding on these drums.
Do they notice us approach on the flea and the?
Well, actually, yeah, because you're on these giant fleas.
Right.
As soon as the 2 fleas land down,
Mine's invisible.
fa-bum, fa-bum. They hear it though, and then you're floating in midair.
With
The group kind of looks up at you all, and the beat changes. Now it's really groovy.
Oh,
It's like a party.
like
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
I'm gonna dance on my flea to show that we're cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any dancing at all.
I do a little bit.
Can we wave? Hey.
Just talking to them. Yeah.
Hail, defenders!
Why don't we
We
mimic
come in
their
peace. I greet them. Hail, defenders! We come in peace.
They don't even have mouths, do they?
They
I
have
mean,
no.
they have no faces.
I'm gonna on the top of my ant. I'm gonna go bump it um bump it um bump it um. I'm gonna do the same sound that they did. Back to them.
Oh,
I hope you didn't just challenge them to a fight to the death.
That back. Boy bands and bubblegum. I assume I can do it. Da 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 da.
I just made you do part of the drumline sequence from my high school.
That's okay.
Anyway,
I can make you do one too. It's all
I
good.
appreciate it.
band.
That's right. We never made the OH joke to her. That's better. Yeah. Go blue.
Go.
OH. Anyway.
Don't. I'll kill you.
I know. We'll talk later. I'm not. It's anyway. Love you. So the drumming is going on.
Yep.
And you're banging
going
back
back.
and forth. It's all fun. What are you 3 doing?
Looking confused.
I'm
That's a
continuing
great
to wave.
response. You continue to wave.
I'm
That is a
watching
very
it all.
bombshell response, actually.
But I will have Hal activate the translator to see if we can decipher the language.
I'm watching.
That's a good idea.
Just sort of like an undead mummy might.
Hal tells you, is it Kid right now or Titan? It's Kid.
It's Kid, but yeah, he
Kid.
calls me Kid all the time anyway. Yeah.
Kid, yeah.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, give me a sec. This is all musical interpretation. Doable. I need a second.
I know. I'll just keep watching.
It seems. Oh, heard this before. What is this reminding me of?
Pet Shop Boys? Sorry.
And before he can give you an answer, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm looking at them like
Right,
an
those
undead mummy
markers?
does.
The group of them, and you're waving. It's great. I love that you're doing that. And Hex is just drumming away.
What happens in Modesto stays in Modesto. Here's towards the hashtag because I adore mine.
Oh.
After friends
Lisa.
hashtag does it feel abysmal.
How does it feel? What?
How does it feel to be small?
That's a good one. Well played.
Love small.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
You'll always be Vega to me.
Very well played. Yeah,
I also
just
took
going back
video
and
that
forth.
night,
You're
so-
drumming back and forth,
What?
drumming back and forth, and then after a little bit of this, you're waving. Just I love that you're still doing that. They all stop, and there's a quick morph, and they all cheer. Yeah!
I cheer back. Yeah!
I added my other arm.
And then they charge and attack. Roll initiative.
Oh! Oh, sweet Moses.
Oh.
Ooh,
Nice.
no! What did you roll?
Double ones.
I did too!
No!
What?
That's good. Every other time.
Every
we go.
time.
I got. Oh, yeah, I'm going first.
Hex Destiny got a 19.
19.
12.
Ooh.
Wait, did.
Are you 14?
14.
Yeah, we both rolled double ones
Oh, I'm sorry.
on 12s.
Crazy.
I rolled almost the exact opposite.
What'd you get?
Small.
40.
Jesus.
Wow.
Almost as high as I can roll.
Wow.
Wow,
That is really cool.
I think we could add up all of ours and not even beat yours.
That is
Pretty sure, actually.
just about true. Yeah.
Also, I can't make the fabric of reality changed by writing a poem.
Oh, well.
And that's going to be a meta meltdown.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, I get to be. I'm the Vanna White today.
Ooh.
So who do you have on top?
Work it.
Who do I have on top? Just we're gonna do this all game,
All day.
All
Just
right,
phrasing
Lady
all day.
Vale, I have on top.
We're all 12, so let's just admit it.
That's
Lady
true.
Vale, you have on top? Lady Vale is going to be Sarah.
You're gonna want this too.
I am. Vanna, you need
Who do
to
you got
be
next? You have
Kid
Crash?
Titan.
Ha! That is going to be Mags.
There I go.
Thank you.
Who do you have next?
Bombshell.
That would be you.
That'd be me. Hex Destiny.
And the last one is going to go over to Vanessa.
Now you can change the fabric of reality with a poem.
There we go.
Better start writing some.
But I still have my 12 initiative, right?
No, your avatar is going to act on that initiative because
Okay.
I write it down with the avatar. Just
Okay.
it works
Oh,
better
crap,
for me.
I'm first.
So Titan's still going to go on 40.
All
The
right.
new Titan will go.
The new type.
Kid.
Yes.
Currently kid.
So I'm Kid.
Correct. The new Kid Titan, I'm sorry. So Kid Titan, what would you like to do? Because you are going first as this just tribe of humanoid-looking creatures comes running towards you.
What's my
There's
ranged
dozens
attack?
Dozens of them.
You don't have a ranged attack.
Oh,
He doesn't.
okay, it says it on the sheet. That's why I asked. Okay.
No, if he had like something to throw or something, that would be his ranged
okay.
attack.
Okay, thank you.
Or if he shot at something,
Yeah.
that would be his ranged attack.
So if you wanted to like throw a flea at them.
Yeah, I think I do.
yeah,
can do that.
you're about strong enough for that right
Yeah.
now. After
Yeah,
the big
I would
fall.
love to throw a flea at them.
So you'd have to grab someone's flea. You've
Right,
got two.
I'll call up to Hex, Destiny. Remove yourself from that flea!
She could do
Buttermilk?
that. She could do that on her turn.
What are you gonna do to Buttermilk?
Buttermilk needs to sacrifice herself for the greater good and the greater cause. I'm going to throw the flea at them.
Oh, that's so mean.
Make sure your bunny is off too.
Man, kid's an asshole.
Gosh. Okay. Well, do I have a choice?
Of course you have a choice. Your choice is to get off the flea.
See, Hex would do something fucked up like that.
Okay, I
Wait,
can
what?
kiss Buttermilk. Thank you for the time you served with us.
It might not die.
Cool. So then you're gonna delay then Kid Titan.
You're delaying until.
You're functionally
Yes.
delaying because Hex can't jump off until.
Her turn? Okay, then
Yes.
yeah, I'll wait.
So you're gonna be after Hex now. And this tribe of guys are gonna come running towards you. Not guys, these creatures, these humanoids. And as they start running towards you, their arms and legs start to morph,
Oh.
and each one becomes a blade.
Oh god.
So
they
each
know.
arm and each leg is a blade? How do
Yeah.
they walk?
They just blade run.
Very MacGuffin. I never should have been taught that word because I love it way too much. But yeah, they just come running like, well, no, think of it as like stiletto heels. How do women do it? I don't know, but some do it.
We have the
So-
balls of our feet.
Oves, you have oves. Oh wait, you meant right. Okay. It's funny.
It was.
Thank you. I love you too. So they come running towards you, and since there are a lot, they're going to start attacking in many different ways. And it is just this bum rush of stabby knife things
Okay.
coming towards you all, coming towards the fleas, towards everything. So first up, we'll say, well, there are enough for everyone. Kid. Kid?
Yes?
Cool. I need a couple defensive checks, please.
Okay. Oh god, your DCB's a 3.
That's right.
We have 6 meta points though. Oh, I can't use it's not my turn, I can't move.
Well, no, it's your
Sometimes he
turn right
lets us.
now. You can move yourself.
Right, oh,
No, it's their turn right
it's
now.
their turn,
Oh,
they're
I see what you're
attacking.
saying.
Yeah,
I
that's
see what you're
because
saying.
I was gonna
Sorry,
move
yeah.
it to use the better defense, but then I realized I couldn't.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is that's a 6. Nope.
Your defense is a 6.
My
Yeah,
DC
Kid's defense is a 6, isn't it? Oh no,
think it's a
I'm
3.
looking
It's a
at the
3, that's
It's
what
a
the-
3, yeah.
That's right.
He's got a terrible
Forgot about
ACV.
that. I so forgot about
Normally, it
that.
would have been a decent roll for a DCV.
Yeah, it would have. So Kid is going to have a lot more power when you get him back.
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
that's good.
You're welcome.
A bunch of them just come running up and going stabby, stabby, stabby.
That way I can finish killing your pet.
Yep.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Your armor, Kid, in this form right now, your armor is how much?
Oh, well, I took all that damage, so I've probably got about 80.
Okay, you're not taking any points of damage then
Great.
on armor. Like these things are stabbing into you, and it's rolling over you like a wave of stabbiness, but nothing's actually hurting you.
I'm doing your job is a punching bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ting, ting.
Meanwhile, another wave of these stabby guys comes going towards Hex.
Oh!
And I need a couple of defensive checks from you, please.
Okay. I got a 14.
Basically, in this case, give me 3 defensive checks. Just tell me if you make it or not.
Oh, okay, got it. Did not make that first one.
Okay.
Made that one.
Okay.
Made that one.
Yeah.
Cool. So you take 30 points of damage from one of them. Picture, so really they just meld down into stabbies, and then some of them hop down on all fours and are just scurrying along on all fours. But it's just like
creepy.
a torso with
Like
pointy
Return to
legs.
Oz creepy time.
Yeah, and so they just come scurrying towards you, and it really is like a wave of them just like this. And you get pokeyed, and for all total will be 45 points of damage.
Okay.
Kid, I already talked to you. Never mind, forgot that you're down there now. Lady Vale,
Okay.
I need some defensive checks from you, please. 3 of them.
Do stuff.
Oh no, you're getting attacked.
I didn't want to get attacked. I wanted to do stuff. I made that by 6. I did not make that. And I did not make that.
Okay, so you were going to take. You're still alive, I think. Yes, you're still alive. Congratulations, Vanessa. Congratulations, you're still alive when you get her back.
How alive am I?
She's so alive.
But alive.
Lady Vale has 5 hit points left.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I can work with this.
She's probably walking like that way.
Yeah.
Bombshell.
Very sexy.
That is me.
Yes, I don't believe you were in swarm form.
No,
I did say I was in swarm form.
Sure.
You were floating and waving last I heard.
Yes, but loosely in swarm form.
Yeah, nice try.
That's cheap as fuck.
So you get swarmed over by these guys, and they do like these stabbies going into it and such. And they do. I need 3 defensive
Defensive rolls. Got it.
3 defensive rolls, please.
And yours is 8, correct?
Yes.
That's so high that I made it.
nice.
By dose.
2 more, please.
And the next one's at -4, you said?
Yes, please.
I missed that one.
Okay.
Third one, also missed.
Okay. Bombshell is going to take all total 100 points of damage. As
Yeah,
the
okay.
stabbies start going.
That sucks.
And then you have an
Luckily, my
invisible
android
flea.
form is built to take this type of damage.
The flea
And
that had been lovingly seduced by Aquamarine,
Death smile.
Death Smile, is Death Smiles on Death Smile, and Death Smile is very punctured to death.
Oh.
So if Aquamarine, or excuse me, if Lady Vale is still on top, she's gonna land because that puppy is down.
So I'm in. Okay, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
But you can still throw it.
I'm throwing the
It's
other
very
one.
throwable
Oh.
now. It's a corpse.
Yeah.
The
Oh, I can
invisible
do that one instead.
The invisible
Thank you.
one is going to take some damage as well.
How do they know the invisible one
They
is
don't
there?
need to. They just run into it because there's
I mean, if they're gonna
walking
hit
on
it.
stabbiness.
I understand.
You know, if they go jumping towards the person hovering in the air, there's a good
They're
chance
probably
they're
going to accidentally hit the house-size invisible thing in between
Yeah.
them.
I understand.
That flea
Not here.
is not dead.
Buttermilk?
Is that the one that was invisible?
Yeah.
Buttermilk is still standing.
Until Kid Titan hits him in a second.
Oh, well, I'll throw
Buttermilk
the
has
other
been-
one that died.
Kid Titan.
Buttermilk's been chewed up a bit,
Oh,
but is still standing.
good job, girl.
And that is going to be Hex Destiny's turn now.
Okay,
You don't need to get off your flea. I'll use the dead one.
thank you. I really have grown fond of buttermilk, especially being a part of Harvey. Okay, well, I'm going to cast a spell that will make these things start dancing and playing their drums. Stop attacking us. Dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, dance things. Dance and dance and dance right now. You can't stop the beat.
Can I have that whole thing again?
Dance, magic, dance things.
Okay.
Dance and dance and dance right now. You can't stop the beat.
Okay, sure. Give me a sorcery check, please.
Lady Bell's gonna start dancing to the beat as well.
I beat it by...
She's got a 19.
Oh, great. Wow, I beat it by 10. Beat it by 10.
By 10. Sweet. That is going to definitely impact a whole bunch of these suckers.
Whoop whoop.
Wow. Yeah. It seems like all these guys, about half of them or so, that have been the rear echelon that had not caught up yet to do this initial attack, goes forward on their, their little haunches, the four legs that are stilettoing along, and they all kind of stop, and then they start swaying back and forth.
Yep.
And what dance do they do? We talking
well,
thriller? We talking dance magic? Like, what is it going to be?
I'm imagining choreography to a musical. Like, you can't stop the beat. So I imagine a lot of like...
Their top arms like come up and are like...
pirouettes. I'd love some pirouettes.
And then they start spinning around and they're like arms are going, someone does the sprinkler, and all that stuff starts happening.
Yep. They have a very complicated, like, some sections of...
Since I delayed, I want to go and just throw the dead ant at the ones that are still attacking.
That sounds good.
Because I was going to delay till after her anyway. That is a 10. So if I'm throwing it, is that a ranged attack, would you say?
I would say.
I'm not sure.
Just 1 sec.
Oh, you're fine.
Ranged attack by throwing flea.
Yeah, please go for it.
So I beat it by 1 then.
Awesome. So you're gonna fling that flea into the big group of them and such?
Yeah, I mean the ones that are. I noticed that some are dancing, so they're not my number one concern. It's the ones that are, still
totally
running towards
it.
it.
You're gonna bowling ball them with this.
Basically,
outside.
the bowling ball. Just throw the flea.
Wait, perhaps you would like to wait until after my action, as I intend to do something that might congeal them together.
With your.
Then you would have a bigger target that was more easily.
I feel like I already went, so we can't do that.
Okay, sorry.
Y'all
That's all
gonna
good.
talk about coordinating beforehand.
Yeah.
So, so you said you made that roll?
Yeah, by 1.
Awesome. So you were able to then take that flea, whip it around, and fling it towards a large-sized mass of them. And you manage to smack down a...
I would hope that some of them got stuck in it as well.
Absolutely, because they are just walking little, like...
forks?
Pointy things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what they do, is they're just little pokies.
Yeah.
Little pokies. They're just little pokies.
My turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. Since I have textile kinesis up to a ton and 100 yards and a range of 100 yards, I am assuming that my 100 yards and my ton have shrunk, as I have also shrunk.
Yes,
but
they are all shrunk down to the size that they would be.
I would like to take all of the remaining attackers, those that are ready to attack, and I would like to take strands of carpet and just wrap them, and because I also have the constricting power damage thing.
Yes.
And I'm going to wrap them all together, such on their bodies, not their swords, so tight that they can't get their little swords in to cut themselves out.
We forgot the whole liquid metal part.
Yes.
They're just the color.
Okay, just checking.
I thought that was just the color. Or are they made of liquid metal?
So give me your roll on your move.
I'm gonna use a meta point.
Use a meta point.
The next turn, I'm gonna have you guys rule of cool it.
Okay. Oh, but we'll be back to ourselves.
And
Well, I beat it by
and you're gonna be melted
8.
down again. So I'm sorry.
Beat it by 8.
I love it.
Beat it by 8?
Yes.
Yeah, it is very successful, actually. You are able to unstrand a whole bunch of the carpeting from nearby. Plus, you have this pocket ladder that you've been using as a backpack. And it unfurls itself and manages to start wrapping around a large collection of these guys. But yeah, it does seem that every time you try to constrict them, they just kind of melt around it.
Oh, gross.
And it doesn't seem to be having a whole lot of effect on them or such.
So yes, I forgot.
And
No worries.
next up is Bombshell.
I forgot to.
Oh, good. All right. First things first. I am going to use a power usage roll as my move action
Sounds good.
to reconfigure my powers for the round,
Okay.
as is one of my abilities.
Yes.
It was successful by 5.
Congratulations.
Now that I have done that, my current power configuration will be as follows. Ultra Vision,
Okay.
which I will immediately use to pursue. Oh, and extra attacks at level 5.
Okay.
So my first action is to use my Ultra Vision
Okay.
to see what these things are made of, if they are sentient, and by sentient I mean do they have souls,
Okay.
or if they are part of a greater whole.
Okay.
So let's see. I've got that skill because I say I do right now, because I'm Bombshell and all-powerful.
It's true.
I have many skills.
Yes. So, what are these things? I will process it with my super powerful computer brain.
Yes.
What are these things?
Yeah, what are they?
I'm going to address something in chat really quickly. So there's been a lot of conversation around the word rail. I apologize that is such a hot topic for some of you. To clarify, when I use the word, it literally meant I want to move on to some sort of encounter. So if you felt like there was some sort of Uber, anything you try to do will be blocked. No, that's not the case at all.
Ow.
I'm sorry that I gave you that impression. And if you want to continue having that conversation into the ground, it's your dime, go for it. But that's really what I meant. And so I'm gonna get back to the show now. So thanks.
How does this thing work? Is this thing on? Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
Very much, chat.
Love a meta point.
So yeah, what are these guys made out of? Are they part of a greater whole? And
They do not seem to have souls.
they do not, and they're made of like metal, like solid
Yeah, they do seem to
liquid
be
type
made out of
metal.
some sort of metalish something or other.
Nice, nice. Okay, so I've got 4 actions remaining. What I'm going to do with those is
Wait, where'd your extra actions come from?
that's one of my powers. I
because
took
you
the extra
reconfigured
attack
it.
power. It's one of my
Yeah,
5 powers.
yeah.
How many attacks do you have now?
5.
Thank you.
But I can't use. I'm not going to do anything physical with them.
No burns, just truth. Just trying to be honest and straightforward and cards on the table. So,
Yeah. Instead, I'm going to absorb as many of these fellows as I can into myself. Using I'm a nano thing. That's one of my things. I'm going to instead of swarming and devouring them, I want to absorb their information into my collective.
Give me a computery something or other check.
I would need computer scanning for it.
Yeah.
For sure. And I should only need to physically devour like one of them.
Oh, to learn about
9
them?
is what I rolled. Computer scanning is
It doesn't say.
because it's whether you can do it if it's close enough, whether it's in range.
Cool. As Bombshell, you are self-aware enough that you don't think it would be wise to reincorporate these into your whole.
All right. I'm glad I'm smart enough
I'm
for
assuming you have some sort of basic malware software that would.
I'm all the way Avatar.
Yeah. So you might be just kind of like, maybe I don't want to go to that website because it's
like
not-
these are corruptible. What I'm trying to do is reverse corrupt them. So
Gotcha.
I'm also using the other power I'm taking is mind control.
Okay.
So once I've interfaced,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm going to reprogram.
Okay. You can begin that process.
Yes, that's what I'm doing with all of my remaining attacks.
I like it. You can start doing that towards a bunch.
That was cool.
Thank you.
That is the end of
That's it.
Bombshell's turn, which means we have another meta meltdown.
Pass them all to me.
This is gonna be real cool. So you gotta know.
We have
Oh,
a meltdown
man.
and
Real
rule
cool.
cool.
Real cool with a meta meltdown.
So who do you got first?
I don't know yet.
He's shuffling.
I know where it's going.
That says it's Kid Titan.
Kid Titan is gonna go straight over to Sarah.
This goes to wherever.
Who's he got next on that list?
Hex Destiny.
That's no fun if you get to be Hex. Hex Destiny is, were you just Hex?
She was just Hex.
Well,
He could be
you get
Hex.
to be Hex again.
Oh.
You get to be yourself for one random time. That's what happens when there's only 4 of us. It's what I rolled the first time. Wait, if I do that, then you two are probably going to wind up with yourselves as
No,
well.
just have him be Hex.
I made it all so complicated.
Just make
Yeah.
Christian Hex.
Christian, you're Hex. That can't screw my life at all in any way, shape, or form. Whoever you've got next is going to be Maggie's.
Lady Vale or Bombshell.
Lady Vale?
Yep.
You get the veil.
That's going to hurt.
Bombshell! Here.
Hurt.
Bombshell.
Did you get the thingy?
He's got it. It's fine.
All right.
Who's got the?
Oh, okay.
You need your reps.
I need my reps.
Bombshell talks like this.
At this point, I have like crap tons of power and armor. Is that correct?
I don't know when it's my turn, but I'm killing Harvey.
I think he's kidding. He's kidding. He's kidding. It's okay.
So this swarm-like creation of stuff. Swarm-like, that's weird. Although you've already kind of hacked into some of what's going on. So now I need a rule of cool in your new identities. So to give you a scenario again, remind you what's going on.
Okay.
You have one invisible flea
Yeah.
that is not completely dead. Buttermilk,
Yes.
Hex Destiny.
Yes.
Who's Hex?
Christian.
Hex. You're still on Buttermilk, I believe, who is still alive.
Okay.
But
So I'm riding a giant flea right now.
Correct.
But I love it because I'm full avatar.
Yes, and
I
got
think
your
it's a
buddy.
great idea.
You and Harvey are having a ball.
Awesome.
This is fantastic. The other flea, the real flea, totally dead and been thrown through
That's
a bunch of
smart.
these things. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you that happened on their turn. So some of them are still dancing,
Good.
just so you know. But a lot of the ones who seemed just that you'd knocked down or otherwise obliterated earlier, you notice that they start kind of shimmering a bit, and they seem to be reconstituting themselves and repairing themselves, for lack of a better term. And dozens of them that had been knocked down by the flea house, for example, pop themselves back up and pop back into some sort of stabby form.
Oof.
Okay.
And then they start slamming their way towards you guys again. Just this wave of like.
Will you please remind me what I was just doing? It was complicated and had stuff.
What Bombshell is doing?
Yes.
Bombshell is trying to reprogram, I believe, as many of these things as possible. She's assuming there's some.
She's
sort of
implanting a virus, basically.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I think. I think it's fair to say that Crash. Well, no, it was Bombshell at that point. Bombshell, as being conducted by Christian, is operating under the mindset that these are similar to Bombshell's own composite parts. And I believe that was kind of the idea behind the action that you were
The idea was I figured since they're not sentient, that they are controlled by something, and since they're metal,
Yeah.
it has to be some type of computer, and because it's a computer, I can control it if I get inside.
Yeah. That was smart.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Smart.
So I tell you what, if one of you feel good about going first, or should I roll randomly to see who it is?
For rule of cool?
Yeah.
It's
Do
regular.
I don't want to put anyone on the spot for announcing what they're going to do, though.
Are they? Do we know if they are meltable, like with actual heat? And does the heightened senses thing
Yeah,
have
I'm
anything?
trying.
Can I do anything with that? I'm assuming that my heightened sense with thermal doesn't mean I can like shoot thermal rays out and.
No, you
melt
can
them.
detect anything on the. You've got
Okay.
basically every kind of supervision that there is.
Right. I just wanted to see if I could like something. Okay.
that doesn't hurt things.
I'm gonna do it.
I can go first for a rule of cool.
Great.
As Lady Vale.
Okay, go for it.
So I saw that the carpet, when I tried to wrap it, it went through them.
Yes.
But I assume it did slow them down in some way.
Yes.
Right.
Momentarily.
So because
And some of them were bound up by it. I mean, they did seem to cause some damage of some sort. But then at the beginning of their turn, they all started seeming to heal themselves.
right. So what I want to happen,
Regenerate, if you will.
what I want to happen for a whole round is the carpet is think of it like this is what my head pictures with the carpet. It goes like this
Yes.
over and like it
ripple?
it buries them, and then it comes and they come back up, then it buries. It's like a constant.
Like slamming them down.
Yeah, like the carpet is like going into them and pushing them down, and as they come back up, they come. It keeps
like a wave on a surfer that's failing.
Yeah, there's an image in my head, and that's what it is. Sorry.
I like that.
I'm not good at descriptions.
No, that was good. I liked it.
Ash Bowie for life because I love this show. Everyone on it is involved with it.
Thank
This show is
you.
the highlight of my week. It makes me creative when I never thought I could be, and it touches my heart. And no, that isn't phrasing.
That is not phrasing. We love you too.
We don't even have
girl.
to read that to know who that was.
We know.
Well, it also means Pasco just gave 3 of you a break on coming up with your rule of cool.
Yeah, you've got
So
a minute to
while
think
you
about
dance.
it.
Thank you.
Mark, hit it. Plus, we got 2 waffles we're gonna drop pretty soon. It's you and me, kid. We can do this.
No choice.
Secret voice.
Break it down, Chris.
I forgot about that part. I thought it happened earlier. So
Love
funny
it.
thing about that theme song, one, it was written by
Thank
a guy
you.
who does bumpers for what's it called? Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I hadn't told you that before. And 2, one of my favorite parts is that literally gave him lyrics and said, "Here, I want these lyrics," and then he had to come up with a tune. So I
did that.
appreciate that he figured out a way to create something
I love it.
fun out of stupid lyrics. And
It was very fun.
and apparently I haven't done cardio in a while. So,
So yeah, my rule cool is this, with the carpet on them.
yes, I like it. I like it. So you were going to try and just pummel them down with the carpet.
Right, I know they can come through, but at least it'll slow them down. That maybe we can figure
Yeah,
something
makes
out or
sense.
implant the
That's a
virus
good-
fully
yeah.
or something.
All right. I have mass increase, super strength, and jumping.
Okay.
I envision the following.
Okay.
My feet turn huge. Mass increase.
Okay.
And I jump with
Okay.
huge feet,
Like a flea.
hoping to splatter them. I want to smush them into their
like it.
metallic goo.
They're gonna be like Alex Mack going on
I like it.
flat.
Big feet, jump, smash.
I like it.
You got it.
Alyssa Olenek.
I know.
My turn?
Either of you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've got this really super cool plan because I saw this movie where they had these liquid metal guys and they were all like stabby, and he was dressed like a cop. And there was another robot guy, but he wasn't all liquid metally, and they were chasing this little boy, right? Okay, but anyway, at the end, after he like murders all these people with his awesome blade arms, then he gets frozen, and then a truck hits him, and he falls apart, and then they have to throw him in some molten lava in order to get him, because that's the only way you can get him, because otherwise he'll just come back together. That's how it works, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a spell that makes an illusory, fog that freezes him, and then a truck flies in, smashes it into little pieces, and then we dump him into the vat of lava that's going to be right there because I'm magic.
That was amazing.
I want to do that.
Yeah,
So I'm basically fast forward recreating my favorite scene from Terminator 2. And I even know which one it is because it was when Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't get like super ugly and decided he didn't want to be president yet.
That one.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay.
Yes! My idea is great. It's good. Terminator one sounds really cool though. Bombshell succeeds in the things of trying to hack into them and reprograms them so that they beat their drums forever and ever and ever and they never ever stop. And then that's it. That's their existence. Drums.
It's a musical lifestyle.
Enslaved drumming.
Rum pum pum pum. Bitches.
So if we could start from here and go down.
I'm gonna carpet smush them over and over again like this.
Okay.
Big feet, stomp. Terminator.
Terminator.
I wanted the whole thing word for word. Yeah, okay. And then
Reprogram them to make them forever drum as their fate has played out forever.
And I'm all
T2.
T2.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
No. No, not that at all.
You remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You know you want to sing it now.
I don't.
I just did.
What is it?
I'm not legit to quit. God damn, no! You can't make me do this!
Hey,
Oh, my MC Hammer fanboy is coming out again!
Legit to quit.
Okay.
Oh.
I had those
I want to
pants.
see you do the dance now. I'm actually doing the dance below the.
I don't have the pants for it. Unlike
just
the ones
can't
that
see
you're
me.
wearing right this second.
I'm doing the MC
Which are,
Hammer
for some
dance. I got
reason,
the
a
pants on.
golden, shimmery silk of some kind.
Oh, that one was tough right there.
Please, Odie, don't hurt him. Just popped up on chat. Congratulations. Now we've got to pray just to make it today.
I had
Alright.
that album
I know you did.
on cassette.
I never
there
would have even
another-
asked because I would just assume.
Was there another option
No.
besides
I
like
also
a
had
record?
Tag Team's Whoomp on Cassingle.
Cause single.
Whoomp. So you had to put in a cassette just
Come
to
on,
hear
guys,
that
I got
one
a
song?
sweet ass haiku for this.
I know Whoomp by heart.
Okay, how did chat vote?
he
Did the
does.
entire thing.
Has chat voted?
They're almost there. I'm stalling for time right now.
Telling us about your whoomp skills?
Did it have? Was it a
Tag
cassette?
team back again. Check it directed. Let's begin. Party on, party people.
Oh,
Let's
he's
hear
doing
some noise. You seize the house. Jump, jump, rejoice. There's a party over here. A party over there. Wave your hands in the air. Shake your derriere.
Yeah.
These 3 words when you're getting busy. Whoomp. There it is. Hit me.
Wow.
Makes me think of my 5th grade graduation dance. That was.
We have a winner, and it is.
Crash?
It's Crash.
Good.
I guessed from his reaction there.
No, I was just stretching.
It was a good stretch then.
There you go.
All right. So let's do those things.
So, yeah,
Yeah, let's go through.
kids up first.
Kid tightens up
Oh,
first.
so big
So
feet.
first
Stop.
up are these guys. So yeah, they have reconstituted, put themselves back up. A few of them gone pokey.
They get to go first. He got a 40?
He stalled until after Hex, remember? Or he didn't. She did. Someone had
Right.
delayed.
That was just the one round.
Yeah, but it changed the order from then on. Once you've delayed. in
Once you
order
ruin
of
super
initiative,
speed, it's
that's where you
ruined.
are.
Fun.
So they do. They start
didn't
taking
know
some
that.
pokey stabs at you.
We haven't.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they
other
are going to make
ways
some
we've
pokey
gone back
stabs.
to the
So I
order.
will need, this time I will need 2 defensive checks from everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Oh, right. I have nothing. Okay. No and no.
Oh, but I'm all.
It's a -4 the second time, correct?
If you only have 1 defense, yes.
I made both.
Oh, Hex, you got 2 already. That's awesome.
I made one, but not the other.
You have a 70 CV.
So
okay.
1 and not the other.
One and not the other.
None.
Both.
1 and not both.
Both.
Represent.
Lady Vale.
Lady Vales.
She dodges.
Lady Vale's really good at dodging stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because when she gets hit, she dies.
But then she just comes back.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about her is just the comedy that
But the second one was an 8, so it's a -4, but that's
Lord.
12, so I made it.
Okay, so if you took, and remember that you might still have some armor. I don't know what your situation is in life.
I have no
It's your own
situations.
thing.
I do.
Who's Hex right now? You took 1. You took both. You're trash. It doesn't matter. You can't die because you're Kid Titan. So if you got hit by both, it's 100 points of damage. If you got hit
Okay.
by 1, it's 50 points of damage. If you got hit by none, it's 1,000 points of damage.
You. Okay,
No!
so I won the hack attack, but I'm dead.
The cool rule.
That happened last
Or the
time.
rule cool. Yeah, rule of cool.
50 points dropped you? Oh, because you were at 5.
Yeah, and she had 45 left. Is that right?
45. So you're
Well,
knocked
she could have
unconscious.
regenerated after that.
Oh, I didn't write that. Someone else did.
Lady Vale was at 5. Oh, that was last time.
And she could have regenerated from that 260 that was
Who-
the
who are you- who
first
are you
thing.
using
She's
right now,
bombshell.
Bombshell?
Hex
No,
Destiny.
Hex.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hex.
For Chris, tag team back again towards hashtag attack.
Nice.
Maybe the last
Nice
hit
job.
Harvey instead.
We can give Harvey a check on it. See if it hit him instead.
Yeah, that was the last one.
The last Meta Meltdown?
Meta Meltdown.
Yes.
was
So
me.
here's
So do
what-
I have 45 missing or 45 left?
It was missing. That's what
45 missing. Okay, so I've still got 5
You
left.
have 5 hit points.
Yeah.
You could stand for days with that. Damn! It's back. It's back. I got rid of it from
You
my
got rid-
system.
you did.
I stopped saying it, and
You
now
did
it's
it,
back.
and now it's back.
It's back for days. Okay. So next up is Hex. You're still up, Hex.
Okay.
And you succeeded.
Do I have a magic wand or something? No? Okay.
I missed my wand.
So I wave my hand and I do my haiku.
Yeah.
Wait, I need a moment before you haiku. Okay, go for it.
It's not bad. It's straight and to the point. It's just like looking at the little T2. So I'm like, I've seen this movie. Y'all like, have you seen this boy? Psst, hasta la vista. And then freeze, truck, melt.
I love it. I love it.
Perfect.
Y'all like, have you seen this boy? Yeah, he's counting over there.
Good brains, Hex.
Give me a D10 roll.
No sorcery roll? Okay.
Well, I mean, you succeeded. Critically.
Yes, he got the.
Yeah.
You won the rule pool.
Yes.
Yeah, I succeeded critically.
So I don't need you to do a sorcery roll. I just need a D10.
4?
Okay. So yeah. So let's go through all of your other actions first,
Okay.
just because. Kid Titan,
Big feet stomp.
give me a roll.
Got an 8.
5-point penalty.
Got a 13.
Does that make that attack roll?
Unarmed is 14.
Yep.
It does. So you embiggen your feet and like some sort of crazy clown / bunny rabbit, pogo up and come flattening down on
Yes.
some of these guys.
And I got a cool new power. Thank you. Writing it down. It happened.
It did.
I can now make individual body parts larger,
Yes.
even though I have no growing power when I'm not transformed.
I'm not listening because I'm just thinking through repercussions now.
No, that's okay. You did this.
I know. Whatever. It'll bite me later. The power, not what you'll. Never mind. Who's next is
Stop. You're both
Lady
right.
Vale.
Yep. I'm using a meta point.
Ooh.
Oh shoot! I meant to use my buff too.
So that is a 6.
Okay.
And ooh, I would just say this is my unarmed. So yeah.
Yes. I
Just
forget-
making it-
Oh,
just
right.
moving the-
So yes, the carpet starts doing
Right.
the weight.
So I beat it by 8.
It's beating down some of these little guys and such. The ones that weren't flattened. Yes. Anyway.
Oh, 8, 5. Yeah, still beat it.
Okay. Bombshell.
Okay. Can I still use Aquamarine's buff? Even though I'm bombed?
Yes.
I'm using it
Why not?
for points. Still got one left.
Although
I
should
meant
point
to
out,
use
technically
mine.
you can't use it because you're full.
No, you can use it anytime.
Yeah.
We've been really iffy on that, so I'm gonna say go ahead and use it.
On
Yeah.
what?
Great.
Using our buffs.
Using her Aquamarine buff when she's full avatar.
I think you're.
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean,
I've done it on my rolls.
Yeah, we just can't use skills from the other
Yeah.
thing. We can.
Yeah.
Go for it, because you're still aware of the other identity.
Yeah, you still.
She's back there screaming. Going,
You're always
"What are you
peripherally
doing?"
aware, and you always have at least
Yeah.
memory access.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So including the +4, before I add points, I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Plus
And then you have a 5-point penalty.
5. Oh, that's with the 5-point penalty.
Okay.
But adding
Okay.
Aquamarine's roll, I roll a d6 and I get those points to use too, as far as I understand.
does her buff.
Right. I'm using my buff.
Yes. Sorry, chat just pointed out something that I'm amused by. You just DFA'd.
Nice.
Stompy,
That's
stompy.
awesome.
I love doing that.
3 points here. And I will also note that I gain these points, but there's a penalty to the opponent as well for 3 points. So that's 5.
So what was your thing again then that you said you were gonna do?
Oh,
Read the
Your attack.
computer and reprogram it.
it
Right.
succeeds.
Right, so you're trying
and I'm
to-
reprogramming
Spread the
it.
virus.
Okay, so it's you're having a very hard time communicating with the software in this. Like it is. The architecture seems familiar and yet somehow incredibly corrupted, and you're not quite sure what's going on.
It's incredibly corrupted.
You are able to hack in to a degree and start peeling some of them away from the main body, but it's not all of them by any means. Fortunately, though, Hex still has to go. And between the three of you, you've managed to soften up a large part of this, we'll just call it swarm. Hex, on your turn, exactly as you were talking about earlier, takes place. You magically manage to freeze a wide swath of these guys. They crystallize in their tracks. And then just as they are trying to break out of it, somehow a magical school bus on its way on a field trip. There's a bunch of kids looking out the window going, hey, look at this. And this teacher with frizzy red hair.
And Arnold's like, I want to go home.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all illusory, you know.
This school bus comes ramming through and smacks directly through the entire collection of these things. The pieces go flying up in the air, and it's almost like it's slow motion, like somebody said, time shift. And as the pieces are starting to fizzle their way down towards the ground, where everyone knows they will reconstitute and it'll be a huge problem, out of nowhere, the floor is lava.
Because it is.
Which she's done before.
Yeah.
And the pieces, as they hit, start to melt into this crazy, who knows where it came from, pile of hot stuff. What I find hilarious is recognizing that any actual human in the room during this process would have, oh, smoke. Oh, never mind, it's gone now. It's this huge dramatic event for all of you. But to any of those emergency aid workers,
they didn't even hear anything.
They didn't even catch it.
I just feel like it was a poof, like
it was just like, like a 4th of July pop-it would be more impressive than this was from their perspective. And but yeah, you're able to do that, and there's this kind of calm that permeates the room following this.
Hello, uber powerful wizard over here.
Are we back to ourselves? That was amazing.
We've done all the things.
Yes, you're back.
I meant to use my buff and I forgot.
I know, but the meta meltdowns,
and
man.
as you are kind of taking stock of what is concerned, and maybe you're mourning the death of Death Watch.
She might be.
What was the flea's name?
Death Smile.
Death Smile.
Death Smile.
I'm kind of trying to figure out again what to do.
Yeah, I don't get attached to bugs.
You hear chanting coming in your direction.
Well, everything dies. Chanting.
Yes.
Well, that can't be a good thing.
And
buoy your spirits, friends. We might have incoming.
And pushing through the carpet.
We certainly have incoming.
Another thick part passes, and another group comes passing out or through. These ones are metallic looking, but they have fully defined faces.
Ah.
A couple of them are carrying banners.
Oh, they've developed.
Sticks. And the image on the banner looks similar to Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man.
Ah.
Yep.
Oh.
But instead of a human male, it is robotic looking and genderless. They are all dressed in simple tunics. There's no sign of gender. And they are speaking in this echo-like group voice. We are the children of the silver God. You must see the elder.
Take us to your leader.
Can you make yourself all silver and look like, impressive and like maybe they worship you when you say that?
Yes.
Yes.
They take one look at you and
Oh, good.
and it is like the Ewoks at C-3PO.
Yay!
It's like,
I have the strangest feeling that you're probably the elder.
and they lead you off,
Or the silver god.
winding through the carpet and such, until you find this compound that they are shacked up in. Kind of castle-like, medieval castle-like. There's no sign of animals or children. All of this group appears similar in form, with occasional differences in their tunic design or coloring. And they bring you to the elder, who wears a robe but no crown, and sharply pointed ears nearly antenna-like, a noticeable bosom, chunky high heels that seem to be a part of this elder's anatomy, with a thigh-high-esque armor plating. The belly button is red, with the word power above it in white text. It looks very similar to this.
The silver goddess.
That's from the original.
And the elder,
No.
That's me.
the elder looks at you and stands up, does not drop eyes from Bombshell at all, falls to their knees and says, "You have come for us! Great silver god, praise be to your name!
Friends, I like it here.
And that is where we cut.
Wow.
I have groupies.
I feel like these are not good groupies.
I know. Bombshell doesn't care.
Bombshell
You
doesn't
get to
care.
control them.
I'm sure none of this will come back to bite anyone in the ass later on down the road.
So I'm not sure, things might have glitched there at the end. They might still be going. My feed is weird.
We're waffling.
Mark, what's going on your end?
We good?
Yeah, good.
Things are good? Okay. Might have just been my computer. So we have 2 waffles. Christian, do you want to drop?
I gotta find it first. It'll just take me a
Okay.
minute.
Here's a bit more
It's supposed to be in this book.
hashtag. Hopefully it ends up better than that time.
We'll,
I lost my luggage. I had to sue them for restitution, but I still lost my case.
Whoa. Oh, I got that.
thanks, Uber.
Uber,
I
you
got
son.
I got that. I like
We'll find a way to kill you.
We will deal with that hack attack next week. I know it didn't fully build, or if it did, we'll still figure it out one way or another.
Don't worry, we're all still tiny.
And
We're all still mid-height. No, yes, we're
oh lord.
fleece. Not
Hopefully,
even fleece.
chat. I can't see anything, so it is working for you. Mark, since we're waiting for Christian to find his waffle, can you play my waffle for chat right now? This is for Nightbot.
Wow.
I feel like I'm in a robot strip club.
Oh.
Hopefully that worked. I don't know. My computer is doing all sorts of weird.
Yeah, that was great.
Nolan, are you showing me that yours is weird? Or I'm not sure what's going on.
No, this is
thank
fine.
you. So what happened was last week Nightbot drew itself for a waffle, and it didn't seem appropriate to. I couldn't figure out quite what to do, and so we decided, it just made sense to have Nightbot sing its own, stuff. So took some of the command lines, which you might have recognized in there, and found a website that would allow me, or an app that would allow me to make your own rap. And so I just said all those words, and then it just auto-tuned and mixed the hell out of it to create that monstrosity.
Okay.
I think if Nightbot was a sentient person,
That's hilarious. Nightbot.
would be proud.
That was
That's
good.
really
Yeah.
I mean, Nightbot drew itself, so it only seemed appropriate
That
to give it a,
it seems self-serving.
Yeah.
Nightbot, that was selfish.
it's fine, everything's fine.
It's
I mean,
fine,
that's one of its
everything's fine.
commands,
Give us the Nightbot
Yeah.
Exclamation
return.
point, it's
I
fine.
like the www,
Yeah.
like so fast.
It wanted its own waffle. It's been dealing out other people's waffles.
Exactly.
It's true.
I really like that it did
That's
that.
true.
It's like a server who finally
Kinda
gets
terrifying.
to eat. Served you all your food, now I get to eat my food.
Oh.
People.
Eat or inhale.
Inhale while I wait for somebody else to sit down and do their food.
You found it?
Yeah.
Good, because I
Sweet.
was making up things.
I wish
I've been a server.
Oh, you don't have a pick, do you, Vanessa?
No, I didn't. I used my.
Do we have something that could be used like a
I
pick?
can figure it out.
All right.
I also don't remember
So
how to play because it was, a month and a half ago.
Well, that'll be great.
we do have some stuff then to drop next week as well. Greg Zilla sent us lyrics on his own waffle, which
That's
that's the
awesome.
thing.
Which we
And
need to
so-
discuss the rules about.
Yes, so
Yeah, if
so,
you'd like to write your own waffle, please sing it your damn self. Because it's not my job to sing your songs.
So what we're gonna do is we will. I
like the lyrics,
We're gonna do that waffle, and actually also with the length of it, we're just gonna throw the whole thing up online, and because it is. I don't know if I told Christian or not. It's actually a Nickelback song,
Oh my god.
Oh man, I was looking forward to doing it until just
so I might actually be the one who has to sing it, and that's okay.
Yay!
It's a pretty safe bet.
Gets to sing it. Gets to sing it.
I'm excited.
There's also, like I said, this one for Fractali that is a swing song that I really want to try and get the three of you to do.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that.
Sure.
I think it'll be fun.
Great.
I'm in.
Swing and MMOs. I think for a variety, for whatever else happened, I don't think we actually hit one this evening, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm also like floundering because I accidentally closed all my stuff.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. You just. Are we?
I think
We're
he's
waiting.
All right, I figured it out. This is actually QQ's waffle.
Yes, QQ's waffle.
Yay!
Which she requested be like pop punk Blink 182
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and she wanted it about horseback riding.
Yes.
Or
I
horses.
remember
specifically.
this.
Horses.
And
I'm excited.
so this song is more. This waffle is more about my experience of trying to write a Blink 182 waffle because I don't know any of their songs, and then the horses, which I know plenty about, but anyway, it went like this. So now it's time to write a waffle about horses, but horses aren't exactly in my comfort zone. I'll look them up on Google, pull up my search bar and type in horses, more fun with horses.
That's dangerous.
Now I should erase my history and try again. This time with Safe Search on. But Safe Search can't erase my memories. I put my head down and try to make my waffle. But do I still have the heart? Nay. Nay, nay, nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay.
I love
Get you a
it.
carrot or an apple later if that makes
Thank
you
you.
feel
I
good.
would also like sugar cubes. Hold them with your hand flat
Like
so don't
this?
bite your fucking fingers off, dog.
Yeah, just like this.
So that is Masters of the Metaverse for July 10th, 2017.
Yay!
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us.
We love
Be
you,
sure
John.
to stick around for. I can never get the freaking
Indomitable.
thing right. Thank you, Indomitable. This evening here on Hyper RPG, check out the Zombie Orpheus website. We got a ton of stuff there you can check out. If you're going to Gen Con, please come and say hi to us there because we're going to have so much fun at the booth, the screenings,
But we
the
still have,
live
like-
shows with the special guests that are coming.
Sorry, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I am too. Just all sorts of insanity. And yeah, we love you tons. Spread the word, do stuff on social medias and fingers and stuff and hearts and joy and love and peace and waffles and
Love and peace and waffles.
and we'll send that emoji out soon too.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll